Hey everyone, welcome to Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. I'm your host, TJ Werre. This is week 6 of the Mississippi high school football season. If this is the first time you're watching us, we are a live cut-in show for high school football here in Mississippi, as a TV monitor in the background just went off because someone can't turn down the volume. Hope you heard it. Hope you're having a good night. Let's check out the games we're getting to tonight here in week 6. How about Brandon and Northwest Rankin? This is going to be a 7A Region 3 opener for both teams. Brandon has won 7 in a row in the series and 12 of the last 13. We have Florence and Vicksburg. This is a 5A Region 2 matchup and also the first ever meeting between these two schools. Gulfport and Ocean Springs. Ocean Springs opened 7A Region 4 play with a win last week. Their region win streak is now 25 games. Hartfield and Tupelo. The schedule not any easier for Hartfield tonight. The two-time defending champs in the MAIS are visiting the defending 7A champs in the MHSAA. We have Jackson Academy and Magnolia Heights. Jackson Academy is coming off its first loss of the season, and they're visiting a Mag Heights team that is 6-0. We have Oxford and Madison Central in a 7A Region 2 opener, and this is the first meeting between these two teams since 2022. How about MRA and Baton Rouge Catholic? Catholic High in Baton Rouge, MRA on the road, and they're facing a Catholic team that has won 3 state championships in Louisiana since 2020. Thought we were going to have Poplarville and McComb, but Poplarville only streams at home, not on the road. I apologize for the oversight. And lastly, Jackson Prep and Cathedral out of Natchez. This is the first matchup between these two schools since 2016. Before we get to the games, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize a treatment approach for them so they don't have to go anywhere. They can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are Performance Therapy.
Comprehensive care.
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
Thanks again to Performance Therapy for your continued support. Also, thank you to Roosters and Basil's for the pregame meal. Once again, check out their dual location in Flowood and get the TJ special. They don't have it on the menu. It's pepperoni pizza, and it's amazing. Let's get to the games, huh? All right, so Jackson Academy's already scored against Magnolia Heights. We've got Madison Central and Oxford right there on the screen, like I just mentioned. Last matchup was in 2022, but some rearranging through reclassification has them back together once again in the same region. Oxford is coming into this game off a win over Grenada. That was a good win last week over the defending 6A champs. And then you've got Madison Central beat Warren Central last week 32-24.
Jaguars, as Zaire Pegues was the first man on the scene for Oxford to tackle Trip Smith in the backfield for a loss of 7.
Flushed out of the pocket, rolled to his right. The receivers were all in a deep pattern and on a 3rd and 10. Just couldn't get it off.
Oh, a low snap. Reed Beach does a fantastic job to get a punt away that bounces in Oxford territory at about the 30.
Those plays that they have to play.
3rd down, Tupelo trying to get Hartfield off the field. There's an open field tackle made, but is it in time? It was right at sticks. I believe it'll be a yard short after it's all said and done, and it will be. Good tackle out there in space in the secondary for the Golden Wave. I believe that was Adams.
That was Fred
who made that.
Yeah,
tackle.
that was a big play waiting to happen. If he just misses that shoe, it was just the top of the shoestring, taking his shoe away and tackling him just short of the line.
Looking like they're going to at least line up and attempt
I would imagine some sort of shift to see if they, see if they
right.
can steal a first down.
4 for 11 this year, our opponents on 4th down against the Golden Wave. That's 36%. 4th down and a yard for Hartfield, and they will punt it away right at the snap. We've got a whistle, and it looks like a penalty flag, a false start most likely here against the Hawks, and that was a tight formation to punt it out of. He did not step away after taking that snap. Set to return it. Looks like Bradshaw will punt it away for the Hawks. Trouble on the snap, and it's a low punt that'll hit around the 30 and just bounce dead and around the 40-yard line. It'll eventually be touched down at the 41. So good field position coming for the Golden Wave. We'll take a commercial break on the Golden Wave Sports Network.
Let's go, Brody! Let's go! Let's go, Brody!
Okay, so this is MRA and Catholic High at Baton Rouge. No audio, it appears, for this game right now, but Madison Ridgeland Academy always down to play the toughest opponents they can find when they get outside the MAIS, and this is a tough one. Like I mentioned at the Open, Catholic. Hey, we could go to Tupelo real quick. Take camera 4. Got a touchdown there for Tupelo. So the Golden Wave strike first against Hartfield after the punt. Set them up at about the 40-yard line. Madison Central, thankfully, did not score after we cut to them. It was a bold move, and it paid off. Here's a replay of the touchdown run. Keep my eye on Madison Central real quick. Madison Ridgeland Academy while they show you the touchdown run. So there's a touchdown run. Let's go back to MRA and Catholic. MRA has just been playing lights out since an opening loss to Ravenwood in week 1. They beat JA last week 35-24, took care of Prep the week before that 49-21, and then Hartfield earlier 49-21. So they've taken out all the Jackson schools. They're dominating. Tupelo extra point good 7-0. Let's see if they can get a score here. Got a flag right now. Hopefully the audio comes back. We'll come back to that one in just a second. Let's go back to, Jackson Academy scored again. We'll have a replay of a touchdown coming up. They are kicking a PAT. I know there are a couple of us in here who picked Magnolia Heights, and we are already regretting that decision. We will show you our pick 'em at halftime. So here comes the PAT. Jackson Academy, his kick is up. It is good, 14-0. Still waiting for something to happen at MRA and Catholic, and here's the touchdown for Jay. Let's listen to Brian Eubank. I'm sure he's fired up.
4th catching touchdown of the season.
All right, go.
When I got hurt, we
Okay, so we're back with no audio. This is unfortunate. I'm going to have to do a lot of talking tonight, it looks like. So MRA with quarterback Sam Stockett leads the state in passing yards this season. They look like a running handoff to, well, not Colson O'Kane. Colson O'Kane is their leading rusher. He's gone for 414 yards this year and 12 touchdowns. Now we're at Northwest Rankin in Brandon. The Bulldogs look like they're driving on their Rankin County rivals. Let's listen in, and we'll pop back to MRA in a second.
The box.
And look, they're doing this without really loading the box. This is just excellent play by Ruben Bilbrew and Bennett McWilliams, 5'11", 195, the other linebacker. These guys are just beating us at the line of scrimmage. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
They're just getting right at the line of scrimmage and not giving Tyson anywhere to run the football.
All right, so I'm just going to talk while things are happening because there's no audio. There's Stockett looking to his right, and that pass is incomplete. Not sure to the down or the distance or what's going on right now, but We'll keep an eye on that. Looking for another game. We got Jackson Prep up 7-0 on Cathedral. Out of Natchez, and Madison Central's driving on Oxford. We could go there for the time being. The Jaguars trying to strike first against the Chargers.
But nowhere to go. He's wrestled down at the 30-yard line, a loss of 5. And now 3rd and 7 for the Madison Central offense.
Just a jailbreak in the backfield. Couldn't tell exactly what happened. But all kinds of white jersey Chargers in that backfield.
And Baxter, that was number 19, Hud Clark, who's the team leader in sacks with 3. Had one last week against Grenada, and now was in there on that effort here tonight for a 4th sack.
All right, Madison Ridgeland Academy kicked a field goal. They lead the Bears 3-0 in the first quarter. Back to Madison Central, and Oxford pass is broken up over the middle of the field. Got our eyes on Florence and Vicksburg. Vicksburg with the football in the first quarter against the Florence Eagles.
Back a little bit too. That'll make him throw a lot quicker than he wants to. And see, here we go. We're kind of making him go a little quicker.
Oh, that ball's picked off. And that's going to give the Florence Eagles the ball. That's your man right there, Morgan Weathersby, who loves to play on homecoming.
He does.
It doesn't matter if it's his homecoming or the other team's homecoming. He brings his best to homecoming, his best results in an Eagle interception that's going to bring up a first.
Snaps quarterback.
And another punt block, this time by number 6 for Northwest Rankin. They saw what Starkville did last week. That's going to be Justin Robinson, a defensive back who come off the far side, Purvey Green. And the Bulldogs have had problems every week with punt block protection. It continues tonight.
And I'm not sure if it's a case where, of course, the way we line up, we've got 3 guys kind of as your up backs blocking your punter. I'm not sure if those guys are just not stepping out and taking these outside guys, or just not staying long enough count to provide some protection while we're trying to punt the football.
Gavin Phillipson's the quarterback for Northwest Rankin. He's going to throw on first down. Screen pass near side. That ball caught, and a big gainer on first down. A pickup of 17. That's going to be Deshaun Dillon, their ace wide receiver, first down.
Yeah, this is just a quick pass out. A couple of blockers ahead of him, and just some guys just really out of position. Preston Ashley, Terrence Phillips really out of position to try to make a stop at the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be first down and 10 at the 48-yard line of Northwest Rankin. Phillipson going to act quickly here in the pistol. Hands it to the back, and a move and a shake and a pickup of about 3 on the play from Germani.
First play from scrimmage will be Eric Beasley, and it's just like his last run from scrimmage, another JA touchdown. Wow, a one-play drive, a two-play drive, a one-play drive, and another one-play drive, and JA has 3 touchdowns.
And the time of possession. After 621 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Pistol set, drops to throw, looking, going to throw quick slant. That's going to be complete to Noah Williams, and that should be a first down right at the sticks, as that's a pickup of 7.
Again, he just running his route, got behind the outside linebacker and right in front of the safety. Just got it there, sat down, and for the reception.
In the Madison Central and Oxford game, Madison Central, not sure how Oxford got the ball back, but they did. Madison Central has no points. Oxford is now at midfield, driving on the Jaguars. We've got Florence in great position after the interception at Vicksburg. Northwest Rankin trying to drive on Brandon. As here's that Oxford-Madison Central game I was just talking about. Catholic High and Baton Rouge has the ball against MRA. We just saw JA score another touchdown. It's 21-0 still in the first quarter. And keep my eye on Tupelo and Hartfield. It's still 7-0 Tupelo. This is Oxford and Madison Central.
For Oxford, as Dean takes the snap, wants to throw deep down the right sideline, looking for Kevin Smith, who hauls it in and then drops it. The ball is out, and our official has ruled a, I believe, catch and fumble. Coach Toby Collins racing down to the 20-yard line, and
Connor Green looked like he raced.
Yvonne Anderson, and he's into the end zone, and a disastrous turn of events for Ocean Springs. Sam, I mean, he came right up the gut. They took the football.
7-yard line, where the quarterback takes the snap, hands left to Jamerson, pushing his way inside the 5, moving the pile down to the 3-yard line. So a gain of about 4 yards, and now 2nd and goal for Oxford, right in the middle of the field at about the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal, ball at the 3-yard line. Yeah, that long pass play.
Ryan's on top of the defensive back right there. That kick is
was.
And Dean takes the 2nd down snap, hands it to Jamerson, who pushes his way into the end zone for the Oxford Charger touchdown with 1:54 to go here in the Old Town Cleaners first quarter. The Oxford Chargers strike first on the 3-yard touchdown run by DeMar Jamerson, the sophomore running back, his 3rd touchdown in 2 weeks. Gets Oxford on the scoreboard here first with a PAT upcoming. And Oxford's going to go for 2. Rolling out to his left, looking for a man to throw to. He's got nobody, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. That's Ryan Sandberg, who preserves the PAT attempt. And Oxford scores the touchdown, but fails on the PAT and takes a 6-0 lead with 1:54 to go in the Old Town Cleaners first quarter. We'll take a Trustmark timeout here.
So Aiden will be in for the point after. Esri will hold. Snap down. Kick is up. And that one is good. Jackson Prep leads at 14-0 with 7:51 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with a kickoff in a moment.
Tackle, and that's going to be stopped way short. Let's go down to Chris Ebel here.
Yeah, very short there. Just had it open, couldn't kind of break that line.
All right, here is Catholic against MRA. The Bears just had a big play, and we were waiting for a signal, and we've got one. Touchdown. Bears punching one in from the 1-yard line. So Catholic takes the lead. It's 6-3 with 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Just saw Oxford score. Jackson Prep is up 14-0 on Cathedral. Gulfport recovered a fumble and brought it back for a touchdown. They lead Ocean Springs 13-0 as Catholic's getting ready to kick a PAT in their mini Mississippi Veterans Memorial Coliseum looking stadium. Very big high school football stadium. It's pretty great. And here is the kick return for Cathedral against Prep, and it is going absolutely nowhere. I'm not sure if my wife is watching tonight. She went to Cathedral. She is probably in shambles right now. Just shambles. All right, let's go back to Tupelo and Hartfield. No, there's a timeout because that's what happens every time I try to toss to a game. Let's go to Brandon, Northwest Rankin.
Wave with 7:40 left to
Ball
go in the
sits
first
at the 37-yard line. Caden Hines-Scott going to get the carry this time, and he will pick up a couple on the play. Chris, I believe you got an update on C.J. Campbell for us.
Yeah, got some ice on his knee. Talked to him. He said he felt his knee, but he felt fine. But they put some precautionary ice on him right now. He was on the bench. He's not there anymore, so we'll keep an eye on him. Don't want to rule him completely, but definitely something to keep an eye on.
That's the end of the first quarter, a very quick one. We have no score. First quarter action brought to you tonight by the Glass Doctor. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Back with more in just a bit.
6 yards. Florence does have 4 guys down linemen, 3 more in the box. 2 deep shell. He throws this one out to the right side.
Better pursuit. Oh, you got to wrap that up. You got to wrap it.
Tries to drop a shoulder into him. Can't bring him down. And after that.
And Overstreet gets it away with a little end-over-end bounce. Looking to take it was Hollins. Now he'll stay away from it. Just wasn't in the cards that time. As Jackson Academy will start from their own 21-yard line after a punt of 43.
Assignment. Now we're going to have even further to go. It looks like Tupelo false start out of the timeout. And Greg, it looks like the coaching staff wearing.
Play gets intercepted, you're in trouble.
To the running back off the left side. He stacked up after a short gain. Good pursuit by the guys in white as the Gators try to run a little misdirection that time. They motion one way, fake it, and run back.
At the 45, breaks a tackle. He's into the open field and scores a Jaguar touchdown. to put Madison Central on the board. A 73-yard reception for the junior wide receiver.
And what a run after the catch. Trent Smith eluded tacklers in the backfield. Looked like he was going to, on a 3rd and 3, go to the man underneath, but spotted Hutchins downfield behind the defense, got it to him, and he spun out of the arms of the tackling defensive back on to the end zone.
After the touchdown, the Brick City Drugs touchdown, the Jaguars were issued a sideline warning. And now Rossi Beavers, the junior kicker, on to try the hometown property group PAT. Out of the hold of Trip Smith, Stevie DeRusso. On the snap, it's back. The kick is up. It's on its way, and it's through. So a Brick City Drugs touchdown and a hometown property group PAT give the Jaguars a 7-6 lead over Oxford with 19 seconds to go in the Old Town Cleaners first quarter.
For Magnolia Heights.
All right, we got some breaking the action in a variety of places. We've got Madison Ridgeland Academy and Catholic High out of Baton Rouge going on right now. And things are not going well for Colson O'Kane right now with MRA, as we're looking at a punt to Hartfield. Hartfield not doing too bad right now. They've had a rough go of it to start the year, down 7-0 to Tupelo. Tupelo has their only loss of the year to West Point. That came last week, 28-21. And we got Prep scoring a touchdown right now. The Patriots, that's a replay right now. The Patriots pouring it on at Cathedral. And it's not 14-0. There we go. It's 20-0 with a PAT on the way.
Hayden for the point after. And it looks like a chip shot. 21-0 Jackson Prep with 6:38 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with a kickoff.
A lane to run, and he's just got to hold on to the football. Find the holes, find the seams, and hold on to the football.
Yeah, nice run by Hines Scott again, transferred over from Pearl. Great story on him. They were needing a running back because the running back room was banged up in the spring, and Coach Rogers said, hey, can anybody play running back? And he said, hey, Coach, I can do it. And here comes Tyson Robinson, who stumbles, and then there goes Tyson Robinson, who is going to pick up right around another 11 and a first down, and he had not played running back since 8th.
It'll be a handoff to Cooper Crosby up the middle, and he runs and charges through, and he's got guys he's carrying on his back for a big pickup.
Flag down, maybe holding inside there, guys.
You got good eyes, Sam, because I did not see a flag get thrown. So
yeah, but I saw the tackle, and the tackle went
personal foul, face mask on Ocean Springs. So that penalty brought to you this season by Alliance Insurance, whose agent.
And for me, that little quick key screen is nothing more than an outside run play. They're just trying to create leverage, get a one-on-one play. Not many people are going to break that tackle with Iverson McCoy.
Likely a hold coming up after a big chunk of yardage is gained by Eric Beasley.
Was there another flag at the end of the play? I think it might have been a face mask as well. So this could be offsetting.
We'll wait and see.
So Nettles, play action over to the left side, catch is made, and out of bounds goes number 4. That is Javius Hales, the junior wide receiver. He's down to the 10-yard line. Another Gulfport first down, and they are in the red zone now, set up at the Greyhound 10-yard line. Clock stopped, 1:19 as Hales stepped out of bounds.
And guys, that really good coverage. It's just a good throw to the outside.
That's right.
We couldn't do anything but tackling.
Nettles in the shotgun, sends Cooper Crosby in motion, hands it off up the middle and running inside the 5-yard line. Maja Frederick, the junior running back.
Flag, though, that comes in around the 10-yard line. He's going to be officially down around the 8-yard line. See if we can see what happened here. I did not see where the flag happened. I saw two guys pancake a Cougar, but Chris, what we got down there?
I think you got 2. I think you're going to have a whole
Crosby, we'll see if the Admirals try something different. They don't. It's Crosby. He's up the middle. He's charging hard, and he's into the end zone for another Admiral touchdown with 40.9 seconds to go.
And guys, I can't speak enough about momentum. Their offense came alive last week in Pascagoula, and they're potent. I mean, we know that.
Down,
hurt.
He's injured. That ball is recovered just shy of the goal line.
Oh, and it's right on the goal line.
Just a bad situation, as you see. Jones tries to turn and go back right there and goes down in an awkward fashion, still on the field.
Yeah, boy, flag comes in well after the play was blown dead. But, man, that was just a bad snap. McQueen trying to make something out of it.
That flag is going to be a sideline warning on Northwest Rankin. They had already caught him down, and coaches were not liking it on the field. But you should see with that flag.
Yeah, sideline warning on Northwest Rankin. 8:19 to
goes left. Kevin Smith out there again, leaps and makes the catch down around the 2-yard line. And the sophomore wide receiver Kevin Smith, with a couple big catches early in tonight's game, again has Oxford in business, this time at the 2-yard line where it's 1st and goal for the Chargers.
Yeah, just a great catch over the top of the defender.
First and goal. Dean takes the snap, gives the handoff straight ahead. That's Jamari and Pegues. Cal Lloyd in on the tackle, along with Kevon Jacobs.
Here comes the heavy package for Oxford. Extra beef up front. Looks like Jamerson's going to be back in the ball game.
So Oxford had a 1st and goal at the 2. They pushed it forward to the 1, where it's now 2nd and goal as Dean goes under center and now moves out of the backfield. The direct snap to Jamerson, and he's going to get into the end zone for another Oxford touchdown. And so the Chargers answer Madison Central score with 6 points of their own and make the score 12-7. Oxford leading over Madison Central with 9:48 to go at our Lost Pizza Company.
Quarterback sneak coming here under
That's
center.
Right.
They do give it to the second man through. He's brought down short of the goal line.
Wow,
It's good
he didn't
penetration.
Get in there. Great job.
You want to guess who? Trip Smith
Great
deep
job.
in the backfield takes his feet out, and that's a big stop at the goal line.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Make them work for it. You think it's inevitable that they're going to score. Don't give up. Because if they make a mistake and put it on the ground, you can.
An 80-yard touchdown run.
And that's what we're capable of, guys.
Hey, guys, we got a bruiser that can run the ball, too. Let's give our guys some credit. He's smooth run over that corner over there.
What we need, right? All right, Brother Sam. We need that to be the momentum swing to get the
fight for it, Eagles.
He gives this one to the running back again.
He got through there that time.
This time he's in the end zone. That's going to be 6 points
okay.
for
Always
the Gators. And with that score, it'll be 7-6 with a PAT to come. And so it's a high snap on a special teams play. Goes over the punter's head. He can't field the ball, and that's the result of one of those just kind of a special teams breakdown, and results in 6 points.
Like I said,
for the Gators.
This game is going to be who makes the least amount of mistakes. Vicksburg has committed one mistake. We scored. We committed a mistake. They scored. Here we go.
And it's 7-7 as that kick is up and good.
Eagles need to shake that off and go down and score right here.
We just had a lot happen. Oxford scored and kicked a PAT. There's no score bug on the screen. So from what I can recall, it's 13-7 Oxford. They scored a touchdown earlier, went for 2, did not get it. Jackson Prep up 28-0 on Cathedral. Jackson Academy just throwing go balls. It's 28-0 on Magnolia Heights. Tupelo driving on Hartfield 7-0. Ocean Springs, we saw the tail end of an 80-yard touchdown run by the Greyhounds. It's 20-7. Ocean Springs has won 5 straight over Gulfport, but Gulfport still with a 2-score advantage there. Catholic High in Baton Rouge is going to be punting to Madison Ridgeland Academy, nearly a block. And Brandon and Northwest Rankin, it looks like Northwest Rankin is going to be punting back to Brandon. And Tupelo has just scored. So let's see if we can get a replay at Tupelo. There's a flag on the play, though. Let's see what they have to say.
Reaching, and the hold will bring this back, but an awesome run for McIntosh. Unfortunately, it won't count, but what a move by Noah. I mean, he's not the biggest player. Just, you know, the way he broke through that tackle.
Coach left on the second down play as the offense looks to the sideline for the play call. Play clock at 10 seconds. J.D. Kelly still in it, running back to Smith's left. And Kelly's going to get the carry with room to work around the right side. Dodges a man past the 30-yard line. A flag is down. Back around the 25-yard line. Kelly gets the ball all the way up to midfield, but Jason McNath, this one may be coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on the Jags there. I just saw the signal.
I think a timeout called by Coach Ty Harden. So with that timeout, we'll take one with the Golden Wave. 6:23 to
10 yards, and now look at a 2nd and long.
Probably will it go from the spot of the foul? I believe it will.
Yeah, the flag was dropped about the 25-yard line, and so indeed it is. It looks like they're going to mark it off 10 yards from that point, which should move the ball back around the 15. And indeed, that's where our official puts the nose of the football on the 15-yard line. So 2nd and 15.
Could have been worse, but not much, as we picked up a nice first down on a good run by J.D. Kelly.
Tylen Hutchins in motion at the snap. A screen play to J.D. Kelly, and he's got room to work on the catch. Gets the first down out across the 30-yard line.
Beasley, it's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Almost feel like it's a business trip tonight for the Raiders, huh?
Very impressed by the focus. You said the word, Tommy, and that was focused, not just defensively, but even
the field. Jags working left to right, and the handoff is to J.D. Kelly, who's met with contact right out the line of scrimmage. No gain on that first down carry to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Stacked up pretty good along that defensive front by Oxford. They work with 4 guys with their hands down on that defensive line, 2 linebackers.
And so 2nd and 10. Defense, far side.
Path to the end zone.
Far wrestled down at about the 31-yard line. Again, a minimal gain, if any at all, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Jaguar offense.
He's trying. Point. 4th down and 8, and a drop back here. Going to throw over the head of Blanchard. Tried to go that direction again. He was cutting across and couldn't get it to him. That was actually Zachorian Baskin he was trying to target there, Greg, and they brought out.
Nettles in the shotgun. Quick snap, handoff, Crosby. He's hitting the backfield, but he gets out of it.
Guys, that's the problem. We're hitting him, but we're not tackling him.
No, Peyton Jones could not hold on to him. He hit him right about the time that he got the football, but you know, I think Coach said in the pregame interview he's about 6'1", 215. I mean, he's just a big, strong kid. So 1st down and 10, Admirals on the 49-yard line. They're at their 49-yard line. Clock running, 11 minutes to go here, 2nd quarter. They take a 20-7 lead here. Man in motion. It's a decoy. It's back to Cooper Crosby, who's hit again and still on his feet and falls forward for 6 yards to the Ocean Springs 45-yard line.
And, guys, we're hitting him and we're holding on. He's just spinning out and keeping his legs going.
That's just a strong run. I mean, that's just a strong run. So, you know, again, we are hitting them. We're going to have to lower some shoulder pads and get a little bit lower on them, though. And somebody's going to have to just bow up and put a shoulder pad through the thigh pad and just take them down, because tackling them high is not going to work.
Back to Crosby, left side, and he will dive forward across the 41 to the 40, and that is another Gulfport first down.
There, and the reception is made by Eli Dampier, who races into the end zone for a 48-yard Jaguar touchdown, the second big score of the night. A Brick City Drugs touchdown connection from Trip Smith to Eli Dampier.
Man, Dampier just blew past the defensive back. Smith had good protection up front and put plenty of air under that ball, and Dampier could just run under it. 48-yard touchdown pass. I can't throw it 4.8 yards, much less 48 yards.
Rossi Beavers on for the hometown property group PAT. It's up out of the hold of Stevie DeRusso, or the snap of Stevie DeRusso and the hold of Trip Smith. It's good, and the Jaguars take a 14-13 lead with 6:10 to go here in the Lost Pizza Company.
Shout out to Mary Payton. She's in Starkville tonight watching the Raiders. No, she's ready to be home next week to have fall break, so she kind of worked out great.
Two receivers on the short side of the field, one to the top. Nettles hands it to Crosby up the middle. He's got the 5 yards lost back and an additional one to the Ocean Springs 39-yard line.
6-yard gain. And that's the bad thing. If even with the 5-yard false start, 6 times 3, it's going to get you out of that hole.
And guys, I'm looking in the trenches. They're double teaming and just they're stalemating our line, and the linebackers, by the time they fill the hole.
Play action. Nettles all day, throws to the left side, and it's going to be too far for his intended receiver on that side of the field. Looked like Brody Signs and Eli Chenault on that side.
Than we run, but they're doing a nice job. This is what their offense is. There's the reverse again
to Green, and he's got room at the 50. He'll cut back up.
Nice play by Iverson McCoy.
And that was a collision out there past midfield. His lead blocker was coming across too.
Touchdown reception.
And once again, great protection. We mentioned it before. But Madison Central with a 73-yard touchdown pass and a 48-yard touchdown pass here in the first half of this ball game with Oxford. 14-13 your score. Madison Central.
Drew Dean, far side hash mark, hands the ball to Jamerson, who's got room to work, rumbles out across the 30 and tripped up at the 35-yard line. Another big run.
Have the first down. Nice open field tackle that time as I think that's 14, steps up into that hole. Yeah. Malachi Bird makes a nice tackle, but not before he's got a first down.
Looks like the defense thought the same thing as I did, and they fooled us all. And good play, but sometimes the other team just makes a play, and they made a play right there.
Yeah, it's a good play call and a little counter motion back inside. Running on a pass down works out good for them. First down now. They give to the running back again. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
No, gain of about two there. Look, they got a little push. Made it look like a loss, but they got a little push.
Robinson again going to keep it himself. Left side, Robinson pulled down. A pickup of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, just really impressed with Bill Brew. Got off the blocker. Look, it's like that was Dalton Gregg, I believe, out there blocking on him. Got off, or check that Zane Spann. Was able to, Spann got the height and the size advantage. Was able to get off of Spann to get over there to make the tackle on Robinson.
So 2nd down and 5. Bulldogs would love to get something on the board before the half here and go in with the lead here. Robinson going to hand the football off. It's going to be behind Scott, and he's going to pick up 2 off right side. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Yeah, that's again the other linebacker, Bennett Williams, there to make the tackle.
24 yards on 6 carries for Caden Hines Scott tonight.
Ashley's going to check out. Graydon Walker's going to check in, I believe, at the receiver.
40 at the 20. They're trying to run him down. They won't get there. That's going to be a long touchdown pass for the Gators as they catch the Eagles in that cover 2 hole shot. Safety can't get over the top, and that's a really nice throw and catch by the Gators.
Yep, good throw, good catch, good run. I mean, that number 2 is a big, long kid. I don't know how well it comes off on the TV, but he is a big, long kid, and got some big, long strides. And once you missed him there, it was all over.
You see, that's Malachi Bird trying to get over from that safety position. Can't quite get there over the top. Cam Page can't run him down from his corner spot. And sometimes you catch that in zone coverage right between two guys. He gets on top of you, and it turns into a touchdown.
Had to be a perfect throw, and it was. He looks like he missed that extra point. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay.
All right. So all of a sudden, the tables turn, and the Vicksburg Gators find a way to put a score on the board. That's going to make it 14-7.
Play clock under 10 seconds again. Game clock showing 8:22 and rolling. Now the play clock is at 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And Overstreet gets the snap right at 1. Here comes that pressure again, and he just has to unload the ball because he was just bum rushed one more time. I think he'll be glad to see the Raiders.
And the Jaguars are going to be penalized on the false start. Half the distance to the goal. And so before the snap is even made, the Jaguars are backing up. The ball placed down just inside the 2-yard line. And so a 1st and 12 for the Jaguar offense with 5 minutes exactly to go here on our Lost Pizza Company second quarter. Madison Central leading 14-13. Handoff goes to the left side. Michael Stephen through traffic, a hard run. Gains about 2, maybe 3 yards out near the 5-yard line.
Got a little bit of breathing room anyway.
Ball is right in the middle of the field. Jaguars working left to right. 2nd and 9 as Smith again wants to hand to Stephen. And again, hard run. A flag comes down late. 3 flags come in from all directions. And Jason McNabb, I don't know if you saw that. Perhaps a face mask will await the call of our official.
Yeah, it was all on the far sideline there, so not sure. That would be sort of what I would think.
And I missed the initial signal from our official, but they are indeed marking the ball in the direction of the Madison Central offense, and it's indeed a Kincaid's Fine Clothing personal foul.
Snap back to Waltman. He's got the left side, and he's going to have to fight. He's wrapped up by a couple of Admiral tacklers. And
about 1, huh?
Yeah, they'll give him about a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 7.
From the open.
On the far side hash mark. Trip Smith wants to pass, looks deep down the left side toward Carter Ashley, who hauls it in about the 42-yard line. The 3rd consecutive game the Jaguar tight end has made a reception, but it appears there may be a flag down again in the backfield, and that this one may be coming back as we await the signal.
He hits his brother over the middle. He loses the football.
I don't think he ever
as soon as he makes a move, they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. Ian Harlan fell on the would-be fumble right near the midfield stripe, so we'll see if the Hounds, they're going to send a punting unit. Again, they got out of the shadow of their own goal line there, and so trying to.
They're going to pick it back up. It's going to be Hayden. He's going to lose a couple on the play.
Yeah, I was going to say, the one thing you do want, kind of when you see where the ball is set, you want to try to get a turnover. Because if you can figure out a way or find a way to get a turnover here, you're in field.
And so their linebackers are filling and making the tackle for a yard or 2 yards.
11 men on the field for Ocean Springs. Williams takes the snap. Flag is thrown.
Great punt.
And it's going to be caught and makes the first man miss. Second man misses as well, and the tackle is made at the 25-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. They're giving Jake Bryman an explanation.
Offside on them might be close to a 1st down. Might make you rethink punting it here, huh? But I'm guessing by the way Bramlett's body language was right there, it's against us.
Yeah, it may be
they're
somebody lined
Ocean
up.
Springs. Yeah, illegal shift, illegal formation. So Gulfport's going to decline that penalty. They'll keep it right here with 5:27 to go. And there's big news for the Gulf Coast. There's world-class health care coming to South Mississippi at the Woolmarket exit. The new Thomaston Medical Park will feature a state-of-the-art surgery center and specialty medical services, bringing top.
Allen or JJ is a big play waiting to happen, so
McIntosh
you never know.
On 1st down, nowhere to go, get tossed backwards, and he'll get about a half a yard. They'll give him forward progress.
All right, we have our first game at halftime of the night. It is Brandon and Northwest Rankin. It is 0-0 as they go to the locker room. A fast-moving first half for the Brandon Bulldogs and the Northwest Rankin Cougars. Meanwhile, we've got Ocean Springs and Gulfport. And Gulfport looks like they were about to get an even bigger play before maybe being called out of bounds. But Gulfport not messing around tonight with Ocean Springs, and the Greyhounds' massive 25 straight region game winning streak. It's 20-7. As Blake Pennick, the former coach at Ocean Springs, now at Gulfport, is finally getting some revenge on his old team. He hasn't beat him since he left. Now here's J.A. and Magnolia Heights, 35-0, just getting out of hand. J.A. being able to do just about whatever they want in North Mississippi tonight. As there we have Gulfport ripping off another good run. Admirals just look like they want it more. And here I was thinking, is Ocean Springs the team to beat in the South this year? Well, right now, Gulfport's got something to say about it. So we got a lot of standing around. Vicksburg just got a good play. They're up 14-7. And this is MRA moving on Catholic High in Baton Rouge. 5:25 to go in the second quarter. And wouldn't you know it, there's a timeout. We got to start keeping track of this, man. We're just about to drop off. And no, timeout. Okay. Let's see if we got somebody that's not standing around. We have 7 screens up and everybody's standing. Here's the one. They're about to run a play. Gulfport and Ocean Springs.
Is in the slot. Parker Nettles has the play call. Frederick lined up to his right in the backfield. Crosby comes in motion. It's a handoff to Frederick. He runs into his own man, and he's going to go nowhere. Great job there by Jackson Westbrook to make the tackle.
It's no gain or a loss of 1. But still,
he might have gotten back to the line. We'll see. Maybe about a half-yard loss there. So Brandon and Northwest Rankin are knotted at 0 at the half.
Motion across the right this time. They'll give it to the running back
Good
again.
play. There he is.
Trip Smith in the
There's
backfield,
disruptor.
breaking it up.
There he is.
14-7. Man in motion out of the backfield is Frederick. It'll be a handoff to Cooper. Play action, catch is made. And Aiden Watson holding on for dear life there, because if he lets him go, that's going to be a touchdown. That was a nice-looking pass there by Parker Nettles. I was fooled by the play action too, Sam.
Got another halftime. It is Tupelo 7, Hartfield nothing. Let's go to Vicksburg and Florence. The Gators trying to score again.
Right, that's incomplete in front of his receiver. They've got
Admirals inside their Ocean Springs red zone one more time. They'll go back to Crosby left side this time, and he will be hit by a host of defenders after a short pickup. 3.5 to go, clock running here, second quarter. Gulfport's up 20-7. The Ocean Springs Greyhounds will receive the kickoff to start the second half, so a stop here would be monumental. 2nd and 9.
Good pursuit by Peyton Jones from the backside, guys. He made that tackle before big number 5 could head upfield.
Crosby in the slot now, comes in motion into the backfield. Nettles calls for the football. Play action. Looking for a screen. He's got a man downfield, and the Hounds are going to bust that one up. Nice job there by Eli Chenault to get over and knock that down. Eric Johnson also in the zone. Really good play there by the safety Chenault.
That was a great play. He read it all.
Clock stopped, 2:52 to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 9.
Ball at about the 18-yard line.
On the left side of the field, man in motion left to right. Shotgun, play action. Nettles is pressured. He's being chased. The flag is thrown. A catch is made in the end zone for a touchdown. This is coming back, though. It's going to be a hold. Looking right at it.
Yep, good deal.
And that's a hold on the Admirals. That penalty, that touchdown negating penalty, brought to you by Alliance Insurance, whose agents are ready to help you when there is a hold in your life. So that's going to push Gulfport back. Hey, we were looking for a sack. We'll take a holding penalty. That'll move them.
Quarterback goes under center. Play action, looking to pass. Under
Little
heavy pressure.
on
Now he throws it back across the middle.
Intercepted.
That ball's intercepted
Go,
off
go,
the
go,
tip.
Go. Oh.
And another big turnover forced by the defense.
Listen, we got some pressure on him, made him throw it probably on the run, maybe before he wanted to. Got out of one right there.
Cam Page comes up with a pick right there. Really nice play. And it's a good thing he was kind of Johnny on the spot as that ball finds its way. Looks through a couple of hands, but eventually hits a green jersey. He can't collect it. Ball is tipped, and Cam Page comes up with a big pick.
All right, while we were watching the interception at Vicksburg and Florence, MRA punched one in. The Patriots retake the lead. It's 9-7. We'll keep an eye out for a replay for you. Right now they got a PAT on the way with 2:21 to go in the first half. Like we mentioned, we got Hartfield leading down to Tupelo 7-0 at halftime. Brandon and Northwest Rankin a scoreless tie at halftime. Jackson Academy is up 35-0 as we have a block. Or is it just no good? I didn't see it. Just no good. Okay, so 9-7 MRA over Catholic. High in Baton Rouge. Looking around, Florence is about to start another play. 1 second left in the first half between Jackson Academy and Magnolia Heights. Interested to see what happens here as JA was driving, and it looks like they're going to kick a field goal. They're about to kick a field goal. So let's see if JA can punch one or get one through to go up 38-0. A 25-yarder on the way from Rhett Robinson.
Trying to put the Raiders 3 more on the board. As we've reached halftime, it is 3 more for Robinson and the Raiders. A phenomenal showing by Jackson Academy here in Senatobia. A 38-point first half, and they have blanked the Chiefs, and they've also kept them in the negative in the yardage department as we head down to Carly Grace Criddle, who's got Coach David Duggan.
Coach Duggan, your first conference.
Oh, they're going to they're all going to try the field goal. They're going to set up shop at the 37. This is a 47-yard kick. The holder is Caleb McDonald. The kicker is Carter Platt.
They kicked one again like this the other day against, I forget who they were playing, but it was for the game winner. Looked good with the video that was sent to me, but the officials on the field called it wide.
High snap. Kick is away. He's got the distance.
It's good.
Oh, it hit the
post. It hit the goal post, and it is no good.
Wow.
It hit the crossbar, I believe, and no good. So the Hounds defense holds strong. Great job there.
1 yard short, guys. 1 yard short.
I don't even know. That was a massive. Kudos to the kicker, man.
I thought that one was going in, man.
There.
Exactly. A little one-play timeout, and that was Mason Payne, not Miles Payne. Let me correct the prior tackle. Mason Payne in on the tackle as Drew Dean wants to throw deep down the right sideline, and the pass is incomplete. Incomplete along the Oxford sideline. I think the catch was made by Christian Fields, but maybe out of bounds.
That's what they're saying. It was out of bounds. He did make the catch, which is a great catch. Oxford fans don't like it. Madison Central fans do, but good coverage once again.
Yeah, that was Tristan Watkins, Baxter.
Oh, possession play from the 48-yard line for the Oxford Chargers. 3rd and 10.
A Grace Crossing 3rd and 10 with 1:58 to go in the Lost Pizza Company second quarter. And the play clock has run out.
Gives this one to the running back again. He's off the right side, breaks it ahead. He's got the first down and more as he's
close. Going to be down to about
the 5.
3. Yeah.
Good push up front that time by the Gators. You see this. The Eagles run a couple of new defensive linemen on.
Going to go quick. Get off the field.
Give it to the running back again, straight ahead. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward near the goal line. He stops shy of it. A couple of white jerseys in the hole there. Looks like that's going to be 2nd down and 1. Sorry, 2nd down and goal from the.
Putting a little more size in there in the back.
But out of bounds.
Same thing, same play.
Jeff Flanagan on defense, Christian Fields, their wide receiver.
See if the Eagles can sneak a man through. They do give it to the running back. We miss him in the backfield, and he makes another guy miss and steps into the end zone. Really nice individual effort as the Eagles have a chance to get him. Just going to make contact right there. And that's going to put the Eagles up 2 scores after another turnover from your offense.
Booted his last punt inside the 5-yard line. Eli Dampier calls for the Faircats on this one.
Looks like he'll go 3 for 3.
Well, how about the Vicksburg Gators? Up 21-7 on Florence. Vicksburg was 0-10 last year. They're 3-2, trying to get to 4-2. This is homecoming for the Gators. Back to Jackson Prep and Cathedral, 28-0 Prep. Cathedral trying to get some points on the board before halftime, and that's a 3rd and 8, and that pass is incomplete. Be curious to see what the Cathedral coaching staff does on 4th down, considering the deficit they're facing. Now we're back at Ocean Springs and Gulfport. Looks like Ocean Springs is attempting a punt, and they are sending it down 20-7 to their Gulf Coast rival.
Oh, they can probably let the half roll out, and they're going to stop it with 0.8 seconds to go.
Now, guys, knowing this staff, you need to put somebody deep.
Three receivers out to the left. And a timeout, I think. Yes, timeout Cathedral. So with a timeout call, 1:35 to go in the first half, we'll take a timeout.
J.D. Kelly, and Oxford is going to use a timeout and stop the clock with 1:23 to go. I think Oxford has used a timeout.
They have. I see them coming out on the field.
So let's take that timeout with them. A Trustmark timeout, 30 seconds here on the Big Blue Network.
Tonight, really need to see this offense get something going. It's been a struggle for this offense so far through the year. They got off to a good start tonight, but have hurt themselves several times so far here tonight. Ashley will be in the shotgun, 2 to the left this time. Now there's motion back to the right. He'll give this one to his running back on the right side. He runs ahead for a gain of a couple. Going to be down, tackled about the 24-yard line. Going to be second down about 5.
All right, we're back at MRA and Catholic High. MRA with a 9-7 lead, trying to get some points before halftime. 36 seconds to go. The Patriots, this is what they're good at. Short, quick passes and pick up some yardage. This is their bread and butter with that spread offense that the Patriots run over at MRA. Got a narrow 2-point lead. Keeping our eyes still on Vicksburg and Florence. It's 21-7 Vicksburg. And then Madison Central and Oxford. Not really sure what the score is right there. They have not gone to halftime just yet. Remember, we don't have a score bug on their screen, and I can't hear the audio. So we'll hopefully get a score update eventually. But we've seen a lot of the good action there. I think it's 14-13 Madison Central. And we have a timeout coming. Looks like we do. There go the Eagles. They're up 7-0. They've been up 21 straight to Vicksburg. Back to Jackson Prep and Cathedral. 28-0 Prep. They're trying to get some points before halftime. It's 2nd and 1 with just over a minute to go.
Here's the pass to Aiden Rowe. Aiden trying to pick up some blocks. He's just kind of running over by everyone inside the 25, down close to the 20. Look at this on the replay. Simple play, nice run after the catch.
Well, get 20-yard pickup through the air.
6 earlier, and he gets this one away. It's a wobbler in the middle of the field. It's going to be fair caught by Oxford. In Jaguar territory, about the 47-yard line. That's Kingston Gregory. who receives the punt. And Oxford has 47 yards of turf between them and points with one.
In the second half, if they were to get the 35 points right now, I mean, you're going to have a bunch of new kids playing, and it would change how they're running the ball. Let's see if they can get it. They got 40 seconds to try. Esri throws, and it's incomplete.
All right, back at Madison, Ridgeland Academy and Catholic. Patriots running out of time, less than 10 seconds to go, and that's not going to help the cause. I believe that's one timeout left on the screen there, so the Patriots probably call timeout. Yes, they do. And they will try and kick a field goal in just a moment. Let's go back to Jackson Prep and Cathedral.
Wants to throw, does. Bennett there. Jay Bennett, touchdown. Nice route and catch by Jay Bennett.
17-yard touchdown.
To his right. He's going to get his man, and that's Jeremy Ross, who can't quite collect that one. Would have had the first down opportunity to step out of bounds, but not really a lot lost there.
No, clock stops. You're good.
It's just going to be a short gain. You still got plenty of time to get the first down here on third.
Cooper Atkins was playing off of him. Point after coming up by Hayden. Snap is down. The kick is up. And it's good. 35-0. We'll hold it right here since we got halftime coming up. Luke did a good.
You know, you don't get that hit, and it throws you off a little bit. Down to about 3 seconds on the play clock. We got to get going here.
They do get this one off. Actually looking to pass again. He's got
right
his
back
motion,
to him.
man. That's Ross across the 40. Got the first down, and he'll.
All right, MRA trying to kick a field goal right before halftime. It is up, and it is good. Kick from way back, and MRA is going to take a 12-7 lead into halftime against the Catholic High Bears. Great little game being played down there in Baton Rouge. Here's the end of the first half between Vicksburg and Florence. Not sure on the time situation, but Florence trying to get some points before the half on the Eagles Sports Network.
His left, he's got a man over the top. It's Weathersby who catches that one. He's going to be brought down
to about the
just about the 7-8 yard line, and a nice throw and catch as that's Morgan Weathersby who brings that one down. What a throw, what a catch.
And here it is. When you got 29 seconds, you can run the football here. You've got timeouts. You can run the football. You don't have to throw it. And as good as they've been running the ball, I'd give it a shot.
All right, Ashley's going to throw this one. Rolls to his right, looking for a man. He's got him in the end zone.
Good job.
That's touchdown, Weathersby. What a drive by the Florence offense to put together an opportunity to put points on the board to close this first half.
That's so big.
You needed those points, and you found a way to get them. They take it all the way.
Michael Thompson has the snap, boots it away down the field. It lands about the 15. Bounces down around the 10. The Jaguars are, for some reason, trying to fall on the football. Oxford has picked it up, raced it into the end zone, but the ball is going to be marked dead at about the 9.
Swinging gate.
Push it up. Push it. Push.
Can't quite get him across the line there.
It's okay. It's okay. You know.
Listen, you will take 6 points there.
You will.
Given the situation. It gives you a lot of confidence coming out for the second half.
Again, we've said it over and over and over. Other than a few mistakes, Florence has played the better football game.
That could have been disaster right there for Madison Central if a Jag had to touch that ball.
So Trip Smith in the victory formation takes the snap, takes the knee. The final few seconds of our Lost Pizza Company second quarter will run out. As our Bandwagon Sports halftime begins, the Jaguar defense with a couple late stops in the first half to preserve a 14-13 lead. The Jaguars 2 touchdowns coming on a pair of long receptions.
You said they like to throw the ball down the field.
They like to go down the field.
This might play right into what they want to do.
Drew Taylor squibs this one.
It's a good
It's going to be fielded there just shy of the 30. Vicksburg receiver still on his feet near midfield. Now he cuts back into the middle. still on his feet as they miss another tackle, and he's going to be all the way up across near the 40-yard line. And now I can guarantee you they're going to throw it.
We'll see. We'll see what they do. It'll be very interesting to see. I'd give it a shot.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. You get this kind of field position here with 12 seconds. There's not a lot of risk, but there's a lot of reward if you get one going down the field.
You've got big number 2 who is really taller than any of our defensive backs. And, you throw it up and see if he can make a play. You throw it up, you may get a pass interference.
Sure.
I mean, you don't ever know. At the same time, you throw it up, and Morgan Weathersby or Brian Davis gets their hands on it, it might go the other direction. So you got to be careful if you're Vicksburg here.
All right, Florence going to take a timeout here. They know how big this situation is. They don't want to allow anything to get beyond them here, as they need to defend 12 seconds and get to the locker room feeling really good about a situation where you're going to be down on the scoreboard potentially, but a lot of reason to believe that you're going to have some success in the second half.
I know a pick six right here is a big ask, but
we'd take it.
It would be great, wouldn't it? Because he's going to throw the ball. You're going to need to pressure him. Hopefully Tripp can get in the backfield, make him throw the ball before he wants to throw the ball. And look, if he throws it up and just throws it up for grabs, hey, see what happens.
Well, I can promise you the Eagle coaches right now, that's what they're talking to that secondary about is, hey, let's keep everything in front of us.
Yep.
Don't let anything get behind us, and let's make sure we we'll run and make the tackle. Let's just make sure nothing gets behind us. No deep shots right here.
And if you do happen to catch the ball, just run.
That's right.
Go for it. I mean,
we'll take it as far back as you can take it.
That's right. No reason to try to worry about field position or anything. Just run. So here we go.
Trips to the left this time. 2 to the right. Quarterback is looking to throw. Here comes pressure. He's going to throw it over the middle. That ball is caught and bobbled and then caught. Still on his feet. The 15-yard line. Big throw and catch by the Gators. 4 seconds on the clock.
They're going to down it. They don't have any time.
Looks like they're going to try to spike it.
So they're going to spike it. Here we go.
They wind the clock.
2.
And they do get the spike there.
We just about intercepted that.
Now, the
I don't know what
clock
really
ran down.
There. It hit our player. Let's see that replay. Our guy went in there. I think that
it's going to be interesting to see if they call that a fumble. But
let's see
what
happens.
If Tripp gets his hand underneath it here. You see,
he dropped it. He just dropped it.
He never picked it up. He just immediately pushed it down.
He never came out from under center. He just dropped it down. So they're going to try a field goal here.
Yeah. That's going to be 1 second on the clock.
I don't know if
21-13, and
I don't know
the Gators are going to run out the field goal unit.
Yeah, I don't know the rule. I mean, I don't know if he has to come out of there. I mean, basically the ball hit the quarterback's hand and it just went straight down.
Yeah.
There was no exchange.
The only thing he's got to do is secure it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure he did.
It was really quick.
Honest with you, but you can't tell that in high school football.
All right, here comes the kick. Snap is back. That kick is up. And it is no good.
Big stop for the Eagles. Good job.
Wide left and just a little short. And so the Eagles get away with one there.
Yeah, they didn't run the clock. So now that's halftime.
So our games are at halftime. Actually, Brandon and Northwest Rankin are about to be out of halftime. But anyway, we are in the halftime part of the show. We're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy.
Hey, my name's Wayne Jimenez. I'm the director here at Fondren Performance Therapy. We service the Northeast Jackson area as well as some local colleges and high schools. We provide outpatient orthopedic services for our patients. We see a variety of folks ranging from athletic injuries to total knee replacements. And basically, we take care of anybody that walks through our door. So we would love to have you come over and pay us a visit, and if we can help you get over your aches and pains, we'll be happy to help you. You can contact us at our Fondren office, or you can feel free to reach out to any of our 14 locations in the central Mississippi area. Remember, Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, and proven results.
All right, so thanks again to Performance Therapy for sponsoring the show. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we started a staff pick'em of the games that we're going to be covering. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And who picked who this week? Look who's in first. Look at that guy. Look at that guy, good-looking guy. All right, I'm in the lead. So let's go over it right now. Majority of the group picked Northwest Rankin against Brandon. Well, that game is scoreless right now. We all picked Vicksburg. Okay, and also I was the first one to get my picks in this week. And normally I'm the last, and I feel like there's a lot of copying to me. That's how I'm feeling right now. Copying the leader. That's how I feel. With Vicksburg, same with Ocean Springs, but Ocean Springs is losing. Tupelo is winning. They're back from halftime. Magnolia Heights. See, I was just trying to trick everybody. That's what I was trying to do. It worked for a couple. Anyway, Oxford is down by 1, 14-13 to Madison Central. I went against MRA over Catholic High, and MRA's got a 12-7 lead at halftime. We were going to have Poplarville and McComb until we figured out that Poplarville only records home games. And then Jackson Prep and Cathedral, well, Sterling and Abby, they tried to get cute twice. Oh, wait, no. Abby tried to get cute twice. Sterling was smart with Jackson Academy the first time. But here with Cathedral, it's not going so well. So that's where we're standing right now, and we'll see how the rest of the night shakes out. We don't have to talk too much about these picks right now because we have two games that are back. Brandon and Northwest Rankin, and Hartfield and Tupelo. And Tupelo is breaking a good run as we speak. Go to the man now. Oh, yes. Let's go. That's how you start the second half. Touchdown. Beautiful. Beautiful television. That's what it is right there. This is beautiful live streaming internet television. Touchdown. Kylan Bobo. 13-0 Tupelo. Let's go to Tupelo.
See if I can get a distance here. Nice job breaking a couple tackles. He's a tough one. I'm going to give him about 4 on the play.
And a good job getting up the field. Terrence Phillips, again, kind of watched him practice a couple times in the preseason, was really impressed what he's been able to do, but great open field, getting up the field, making a tackle.
Phillipson out of the pistol. He's got 3 receivers to the far side, just underway third quarter, 11:22 of the third quarter. No score in the ball game. Phillipson, quick strike far side, ball is thrown, and a moderate pickup, 2 or 3.
I said we're going to go to Tupelo, and then we didn't go to Tupelo. Now it's 14-0 Tupelo. This is Brandon and Northwest Rankin. Northwest Rankin, a home game for the Cougars. Packed stadium there in Flowwood. Is it Flowwood? Northwest Rankin is Flowwood. We do have a Northwest Rankin dad in the house tonight, working on the staff. That's Andrew. He's in second place in the pick'em. So Northwest Rankin and Brandon, 0-0. Brandon has won 12 of the last 13 games against Northwest Rankin and 7 in a row. The last Northwest Rankin win was September 15th of 2017 when they won 28-14. At this rate, we'll be lucky to see 14 points combined. Tupelo is kicking off to Hartfield now. This is the 2 games we got going as we are in the halfway point of Week 6 of Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy.
Game as well. 14-0 Tupelo. That ball almost checked up at the 1. Instead, it kicks in.
He almost played a little wedge game right there. He sets that on the 1. That's a live ball.
It would have been nice. It would have been a race to the football for sure. Tupelo wearing their all-black uniforms for the first time in school history. So breaking that out and facing a private school here at home for the first time in a long time. The last time that we could find, Greg, that they had played a private school, it was at Memphis University School. That was a road game. We've yet to find the last time we played somebody in Tupelo.
Probably never, if I had to guess.
Been a minute, if so. Again, Greg there on the Stone's Jewelry sideline, and it's Elliott in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off right up the middle, but Tupelo closes down. It's a gain of maybe a yard there, and maybe this defense activated after that quick score.
I'm looking at body language. You saw a little bit of chippiness on the kickoff return. Just a body language of Tupelo of, all right, I'm tired of running into you. It's time to show you what we're all about. Offensively, you set the tempo with the first play, then defensively you do the same thing. It's just a little bit of body language, a lot more movement in a hurry, so to speak. And I think when we play like that, we're really hard to compete with.
Out route there to Logan Drummond for Hartfield. He'll make the catch, and it'll bring up 3rd down and medium. They've run a lot of little out route concepts in space, and that time it worked out for a completion, and that's been the thing so far tonight is Ethan Elliott is dialed in. He's 9 for 10 for 52 yards, and now 3rd down We'll see how they attack this Tupelo defense, now down by 2 scores. They'll pitch it out wide. Fumble on the play. Ball's still loose. Tupelo was there. And it looks like 99 may have gotten it. And if it is, it's Donovan Bell with what will be the 3rd fumble recovery of the game for Tupelo. And it is pointing that direction. So it will be a fumble. And Caden Buchanan there, the one to jar that ball loose. And now the mistake's starting to pile up for Hartfield. Once you're giving up explosives and now giving the ball right back to Tupelo, you're in danger territory.
Well, going back to Ethan Elliott, for me as a coordinator, see a 9 out of 10 for 50.
Speed sweep near side. That ball is fumbled. And Preston Ashley luckily fell on that. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Just kind of a toss underneath to Preston, and Preston looked down for a moment, looked up before he secured the football.
So, yes, 9 out of 10 is impressive, but when they're screens and they're short yardage plays, I'm okay with that. You have to do that over and over again as an offensive player in high school football. It's just not going to happen.
Snap by James, a give to Austin Clark. Austin cuts it back, gets 5, maybe 6 now as he fights forward for
Far set, hash set for the Bulldogs. Tyson Robinson going to take off with it. He's going to break a tackle. Tyson going to break more.
McIntosh, the near side receiver, and Blanchard out wide on the right side. And it is a run for for Bobo right up the middle inside the 5, and he's down to the 2-yard line. Good run by Bobo as he'll point his way to the sticks for a 1st down. And you can see some guys for Hartfield. Taryn Green slower to get up, and we've got an injury back behind the play. L.J. Davis is shaken up at around the 15-yard line, and he's in some pain. And
a good open field run for Tyson Robinson.
Cole Childs back to punt. Driving kick. It's going to hit around the 32 and take a Bulldog bounce inside the 25, and it's going to be touched dead around the 19-yard line. Let's go down to Chris Ebelhair.
Yeah, had plenty of time to get that one away and kind of flip field position back. Pushed it back to the inside.
3 for 4 so far tonight. Yep, they were 3 for 3 until they missed that last one when they got the field goal to end the 1st half. Clark will get this 1st down inside the 35 to about the 33. Strong run by Austin Clark.
Pretty dangerous backfield here. J.J. Hill will take the handoff, and he's forward into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run, and J.J. has 2 scores on the night. That is easy as it can get there. Bolin takes the snap, hands it into number 0, and the cannon goes off for a 3rd time, and it's 20-0 with the extra point pending.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting the more traditional sense of a quarterback, but, I'm a fan of, allowing J.J. to be comfortable in what he's doing and Kylan being comfortable at what he's doing, and having both of those guys at running back on the field together. That's just a nightmare as a coordinator, trying to defend those 2 guys and what they can do. So it seems like we're trying to get a little bit of a semblance of our traditional quarterback role, and having maybe JC's just progressed enough that you feel comfortable with him at this point, but just having that.
My guess is it was on the very interior of the offensive line because it didn't look like there's anybody on the outside. Another hard snap, kind of right there by Pruitt. Almost kind of a jumper there.
1st and 15 for the Raiders. Pruitt will slide his protection to the right side. Look, and he's got another wide open target far corner, and reaching back up over the back shoulder, looking for the ball, not able to find it was, I believe, Braylon Short. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, that was a double move on the outside right there by Braylon Short, just unable to bring the ball in down the left-hand sideline.
Just a touch behind. If you look at the grass.
But he hops back on it. Had another chance. Trey McCoy knocked it loose but couldn't get back to it.
I tell you what I'd be working on next week if I'm Hartfield. A little bit of ball security. That's 3 balls on the ground. We've recovered 2, and they got to quit landing on the ground. And an old friend of mine, the first guy that gave me
watching are getting a pass interference call here for Northwest Rankin. Again, going to test the teeth of that Bulldog defense and going to pick up about 3 on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I think once again, Chapman and Terrence Phillips just kind of plugging up the middle.
Second down and 7 as we hit the 7:57 mark in the third period. No score. Brandon versus Northwest Rankin. Jake Wimberly, Perfect Green. Chris Ebelhair, glad to be with you as always on Bulldog Football. BrandonBulldogs.live if you want to see it. Channel 1 if you're riding around. If you want to get on the radio, 106.3 FM, 1400 AM. Also stream the audio on WJQSTheFan.com. Again, going to hand the football off, looking for something. Going to bring it back near side, and a nice cut and a nice effort and a good run. A pickup of 6. It'll be third down and 1 after Hayden.
Initially had him stopped after about a 1 or 2 yard gain. He somehow got out of that tackle, bounced it right, come back left, tried to cut up in the middle. Preston Ashley had a shot at him, missed the tackle, but Reese Quinn and Trey McQueen cleaning it up at the end.
So you
It'll be a handoff. No, it'll be a keeper by Pruitt James. Look at Pruitt go. 10-5, touchdown, Raiders. Pruitt James strikes on 4th down from 24 yards out and puts 6 more on the board.
That one is going to
Oh,
check up and be returnable by Sherrod Whitehead. He is out across the 20, and he'll be tackled at the 24-yard line. That was a nice job there by Platt, Jeff. That ball just kind of checked up. And
I would say if you could do that every time, which you can't,
sure,
then that would be the perfect kickoff. But you run the risk of that ball bouncing out of bounds, giving us good field position. And, hey, we need to come out right here and just establish a game plan, execute the block. And Brother Sam said and
again, he's going to move forward, a pickup of 2 on the play for Hayden. I want to remind you about the 2025 MHSA Volleyball State Championships hosted at Brandon. Brandon, the number 1 seed in the Final Four here, round 1.
On the first play, it's going to go to Ian Harlan. Catch is made. He's got blockers. He's got 5 yards and a little bit more than that, and so that's a nice.
And the winners will meet in Brandon. Look at they're going for a double pass. Noah Williams trying to get out of it. He is going to be hit and dropped, a loss of about 13 on the play as they were trying to do a little razzle-dazzle there.
Yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be a quick pass to the near sideline. And looking downfield, and Eli Moore did a good job of getting up the field, getting Williams. Williams looking downfield, looks like for number 16, Jackson.
Field stripe, first man miss. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's trying to find the corner. One day to beat, and he will be pushed out of bounds. That's a very late hit.
You got to see that.
My goodness.
Come on, the one that went to spot
that is he turned around. He turned his way from it.
That guy pushed him. He was a yard away from the track.
That was a giant Citizens Bank first down as Solomon Baggett goes across the 150-yard mark in this football game. They'll have the football inside the red zone. They'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Now, the one guy missed it, Jeff. There's about 7 other dudes in stripes out there, you know?
That's just unacceptable. Just no excuse for that.
First down and 10. Play action. He gives it to Baggett on the keeper, and he's pushed backwards. He'll go down at the 20, and Lanny Waltman will come out onto the field and replace Baggett.
7. 4:41 to go in the third quarter. No score. Driving kick, end over end. That's going to be a punt taken by McQueen, and he takes a shot, but he holds on to the football. It'll be first down.
The backfield now. Logan Carter on the far side of the field. Hayden Berglund, the tight end, in the slot. Chalmers calls for the football. He's looking for his brother. He's got time. He fires it that way. Logan Carter, that's what I'm talking about. He makes his first catch of the season, and he's down to the 5-yard line. The sophomore wide receiver, brother of Avery, who played linebacker and safety here, and the son of Keith Carter and Mandy Carter. Of course, Keith is the athletic director, and Mandy, she's a counselor, right, Trey? Yeah, there we go. So,
counselor at the high school.
That's right. So, third down and 2. Big-time catch for Logan Carter right there. That's one of those sophomores that's been on the field most of the season here. Waltman lined up to the right side of Chalmers Berglund.
5 for a touchdown.
He'll call for the football. He'll give it to Waltman. He'll charge forward. He's across the 5. I don't know if he's going to have the first. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be short.
Can't get but a yard, guys. Big fourth down
And
here.
didn't get any help at all on the spot either. So
Yeah, no, I think this. And I don't.
It's
think
about
he
a
got
yard
much,
and a half
but
here.
I feel like he was about a half yard past the 5-yard line.
So it's going to be fourth and about a yard and a half here to start at the third quarter off. Chalmers looks to the Ocean Springs sideline and gets the play call. Clock running, 9:10 to go here, third quarter. Fourth and a yard and a half from the Gulfport 5. And Jake Bramlett is going to take a timeout, not liking what he saw there. And so we'll keep it right here to tell you that action in the third quarter is brought to you tonight and all season long.
Pretty much we're pulling a guard and tackle, hopefully get some blocking on the edge, and they're just kind of pushing us right back into the play to the line of scrimmage. So got to find a hat-on-hat, and Tyson's got to try to find a quick crease to run the football.
Third down and 11. Actually lost a yard on that play. Again, Robinson left side, and he is going to be hit. And
third down and 10 and a flinch up front. And that will go against Hartfield. So
Got to get off the field right here.
Yep. So Goodman back to receive this punt coming from Tristan Fondren. High snap, but he got it away. Boy, what a heck of a job by Fondren. And the catch made by Goodman, and it's going to be really good field position for
Northwest Rankin got back there again, but did not get to it. Punt fielded at the 39-yard line. Fair catch called for by a Northwest Rankin Cougar. That's going to be Jackson Marcel.
Timeout. 12 on the play clock.
Both running backs will line up to his left. They will run it left. He's going to try to bounce it outside. He's got the corner, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds. Sherrod Whitehead.
Number 25, your jock strap's out there on about the 5-yard line. You just got shook out of it.
Hey, guys, I can say what I heard in the huddle. Coach asked him if he was ready to be a and he shook his head, yes. So great call.
Was he ready to be what, Sam?
A dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got kind of a mixture of some new players in there for prep and some starters, but a new quarterback and Blake Bittner. Bittner takes the snap, tosses it out. That's a loose football, and looks like Prep got on it. Yeah, I think that ball didn't have a chance after Bittner pitched it out there. He did a good job. The Patriots did a good job just coming back to it.
Yeah, it was a loss of about 17 yards.
So it'll be second down and half a mile. And Bittner looking over to the sideline to get the play. Trip Witcher will be one of your wideouts. Now he'll shift to a slot. 2nd and 20. Going to be Wade coming left. Wade inside. Wade gone.
Well,
Wade Smith.
Great block on the edge by Trip Witcher. Freed him up a little bit. And Wade Smith with that speed, he don't need a whole lot.
Now look at that good sportsmanship. Wade turned around and patted the guy on the helmet that was trying to get him.
43-yard run.
Wow. And it didn't take him long to get there either. Jude Hayden will come in and
guys out of position because, again, once the handoff came right going left, he really had a lot of room to run. That's because I think Phillips or Cody Wilson was just kind of sucked in on the inside and couldn't quite get to the corner.
Got a lot of standing around as we start the second half of our games tonight. Jackson Prep's PAT against Cathedral is good, 42-0. Jackson Academy cruising against Magnolia Heights, 45-0. There's a running clock there. Tupelo up 21-0 on Hartfield. Ocean Springs just chipping away that Gulfport lead, and now they got a big play in the backfield. Ocean Springs is down 20-0. and they are back in it, down 20-14. Had a big run by Solomon Baggett that set up a touchdown. 6-point lead now for the Admirals in the third quarter. A long way to go. And Ocean Springs can definitely score some points as we're now back at Tupelo and Hartfield. It's just been a rough start to the season for the Hartfield Hawks. And, man, can't even bring the guy down. This is an amazing run. Is that our man Bobo up there just running over folks, leaving Hawks in his wake? 4:55 to go. Then back at Brandon and Northwest Rankin is 0-0 still. Impressive slugfest football 50 seconds ago in the third quarter. Northwest Rankin with the ball.
At 4, junior defensive back, got it right there in a hurry. Get Stapleton at the line of scrimmage. They did give him a sergeant's flag, did come in at the end.
Chris, what we got on that?
It's going to be unsportsmanlike, but we're going to see who they go against. And it's getting real chippy down here. A lot of smack talking back and forth, and just I think
it's on the ground. He rolls to the left. He's got a man. It's a busted play, and he hits him in stride. He turns around. He's across the 50. Aiden Watson in pursuit.
Oh, my God.
And a disastrous snap turns into a huge play for the Admirals. Not sure if the Hounds were frozen, but my goodness, what a recovery by Gulfport and quarterback Parker Nettles.
Yeah, that ball just rolled back to him. I mean, it was rolling in slow motion, too. It never got off the ground.
Not how it's drawn up, folks. So first down now from 3rd and 15 at their own 15 to 1st and 10 at the Ocean Springs 35.
Oh, my.
Crosby back in the backfield in the I formation there. It'll be a handoff. That was another kind of low snap, and Crosby gets drilled again. That time it was Lucas Sinopoli who hit him, but he hit him back at the 31-yard line.
At the 39-yard line, Stockett fakes it to McCrory, looking, throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Case Thomas at the 40-yard line. And the referee says it was caught, and he's down, and then the ball came loose. So it's an Uptown first down, Uptown Dental.
From the 30. Admirals with new life.
Snaps back, handoff.
Handoff.
Up the middle.
It's Frederick again. He'll fall short of the first down marker. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2 as the clock moves near the 6:30 mark here in the third quarter. And Gulfport leads Ocean Springs 20-14.
MRA has 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Stockett has McCrory to his left shoulder. 3-man front for Catholic. Stockett takes a snap. He drops straight back, steps up, throws it right, and it's going to be, he threw it into traffic. He did. He was looking for Will Jones down the seam, but that was an ill-advised pass that fortunately fell to the ground.
For sure. Five defenders and 3 receivers over there. It's not suboptimal, if you will, for where to throw it.
Need another one of these rolling snaps. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Nettles calls for the football. He hands it to Crosby. He's got the first down.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's across. They're going to mark him to the 24. Yeah, forward progress to the 24.
But hey, again, that's one of them big time hits. If he's gonna get it, make him earn it and put a lick on him.
So the Admirals will play it now. 1st and 10. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They lead Ocean Springs by 6. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the Greyhound 24. Man in motion is the tight end. He just moves right to left. They'll go play action.
Play action.
Roll to the right. He's looking for the tight end. He's going to fire it into the end zone. He's pressured, and it's going to be incomplete. Jacoby Bailey almost.
Bulldogs. Good snap. Angle kick away from McQueen. That ball is going to hit and take a bounce up and down, take a Brandon bounce down to the 20.
1st and 10, near side hash mark. Quarterback Drew Dean wants to throw this time, looking deep down the middle of the field. He's got a man out there, and it's just outside the outstretched arms of his wide receiver. And that could have been a touchdown had the two connected there, Baxter Strain.
Absolutely could have. Split two defenders in the
Flag finally thrown. Is that an orange flag? What do we? Oh, it's pink. I'm
pink
sorry.
flag,
Thank
guys.
you, Sam.
I was like,
all right.
Biggest man out there. How do you miss that?
That penalty brought to you this season by Alliance Insurance, whose agents are.
Kingston Gregory again, the North-South All-Star Game selection. And this second down handoff goes to Jamerson. He dodges a man in the backfield, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
22-yard line of Northwest Rankin. Big first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that run to break open for Tyson. That time he kind of started up in the middle, found something to the left side, and just a foot race between him, the corner, and the safety for Northwest Rankin. Got out of bounds to preserve at least a couple seconds on this third quarter clock.
A 60-yard run for Tyson Robinson. He now officially has 158.
Dean wants to pass to the right. Oh, and nearly picked off by Vaughn Blackman, who had jumped the route, couldn't hang on, but the Jaguars.
They're at the 25-yard line. Hand off to Hines Scott, left side. Hines Scott going to pick up about 5 on the play, and that will do it for the end of the third quarter as the Bulldogs and Cougars are scoreless. We go to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Michael Thompson, the junior punter, standing in his own territory.
Over the 20, he's wrapped up and taken down at the 28 or so. And Jaden Miles showed you why he's such a highly regarded running back there. The Catholic offense opened it up for him, and he took advantage.
Yeah, that unbalance, we did not adjust well and weren't where we needed to be, and he just took advantage of it.
4-man front for the Patriots. Hand it off again to Miles. He spins out to the left. He's got some more room over the 40 to the 50, where he's going to be knocked down at the 45. So 2 big runs for Catholic.
Yeah, they found a
4.
Nettles calls for the football. It'll be an end around. It's a reverse. It's going to be a pass, and he's wide open. Can the Hounds get back? And they're going to bat it out.
Go!
Eric Johnson gets back and bats that football down. Camden Morgan was the intended receiver on a halfback pass on the end around. Jobius Hales was the thrower, and it falls incomplete. A little trickeration from the Admirals on 3rd down and 20.
Heck of a play, but let's be honest. That ball's not underthrown. That's 6.
Already down to the MRA 31-yard line. They started this drive at their own 4. 3 snaps later, they're at the MRA 31. Hopefully this is going to be a bend but don't break possession, Coach Stamper.
That's what we got to hope for. Somebody's got to step up and make a play or get adjusted right or whatever it needs to be.
Twin receivers left, and there is a receiver and an H-back to the right. Graves directing traffic in the pistol. Takes a snap, miscommunication. He's just going to have to run it off to the right side. He breaks a tackle and gets down to the 25-yard line.
No, so I don't think that was miscommunicated. I think that might have been on purpose.
Tyson Robinson.
165 yards on a bunch of carries tonight for Tyson Robinson. First down and 10. And we got a false start play coming up.
The tone, and I think that's what's going to win state championships.
Turf in front of them. Trip Smith, tight end motions from left to right as Smith hands it to J.D. Kelly coming around the right side. He cuts it back up the hash mark, now cuts it outside the numbers and rumbles all the way out to the 25-yard line for a gain of 13 and a bank plus first down for the Jaguar offense.
Robinson with 2 receivers to the near side. Going to give it all to Hines Scott, who's going to be hit, and no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, a couple things the Bulldogs have done, and I should have mentioned it.
In the third quarter, MRA leads 12-7, but Catholic is threatening. They hand it off to Batiste running right up the middle. Batiste is inside the 20 down to about the 16. And when earlier the Patriots' defensive line was able to kind of contain and hold their ground and make tackles within a yard or two of the line of scrimmage, but this Catholic High offensive line is starting to they're starting to push their way down the field, and it's turning into 4- and 5-yard runs.
To the right. It's the handoff.
We have our first final of the night. It's only a matter of time. Jackson Academy beats Magnolia Heights 52-0. The Raiders, coming off that loss to Madison Ridgeland Academy, take down the previously undefeated Mag Heights Chiefs. So JA is going to improve to 5-1 as Prep scores again. And speaking of Prep, JA and Prep will meet next week at the Brickyard of Jackson Academy. What do we have here? We have a touchdown. So Catholic takes the lead on MRA down in Baton Rouge, and then Ocean Springs has the football back against Gulfport. Chance to take the lead. We got a 3rd and 5 here. They could take the lead with a score on this possession, but of course, a timeout. How about Hartfield and Tupelo? That is 21-0. Brandon and Northwest Rankin still scoreless with 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter, but Tupelo trying to score again. They are in the red zone.
The Tupelo Golden Wave inside the Hair Wealth Management red zone after a big Bobo run. It's J.J. Hill off to the right side. Nowhere to go that time, but that's setting up quite an option play there for Bolden because he has the option there.
Attempt, Graydon Walker will hold. Good snap, good hold. That kick is on the way. It's long enough. It's high enough. And it is good. Bulldogs on the board. A 30-yard field goal by Jace Eldridge gets the Bulldogs on the board. 3-0, Dogs on top.
So we have our first points of the night with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Brandon leads Northwest Rankin 3-0. Catholic went for 2 against MRA. No good. Catholic Bears lead MRA Patriots 13-12 in the third quarter. Ocean Springs about to run their 3rd and 5 as Tupelo driving on Hartfield. They got a 1st and goal, but let's go to Ocean Springs. 3rd down and 5.
In the backfield. Quick snap. He fires it on the left side. Catch is made by Whitehead.
It's not going to have it. It's going to be short. Well short.
It's going to be short.
Well short.
Guys on that play, you got to get blocking.
A great kid. You see him in the hallway. And
yeah. I actually have him in class, and I enjoy talking to him.
Big Alabama fan.
He's it up with
pass to Caden Hill. He'll push down a defender and fall in for the touchdown for the Golden Wave. And it's Caden Hill. Second catch for him for a TD this season, and the first for J.C. Bolin. Welcome to varsity, J.C.
Yeah, and you see that set up off of that play earlier. It wasn't necessarily the option play, but all the attention going to J.J. and him slipping out with brother Caden, and J.C. does a nice job of throwing it. Caden does a nice job of snagging that thing out of there and finishing the run. So, second touchdown of the year for Caden Hill.
A little Tupelo, rah, rah, rah. Now we've got a Dodgers extra point in the works. Dodgerel up, and it is high, and it is good.
Gavin Phillipson. Got 9 minutes to work with in the fourth quarter, now down 3-0. Screen pass near side. That ball is caught. Going to turn it up, and they're going to say that's incomplete. And that's going to be a ball that hit the ground. Let's go down to Chris Evo here. Chris, have you seen our quarterback Sladen Shack down there tonight?
Yeah, he's down here in street clothes, and he's kind of talking to several players and talking to Trey McQueen. They're kind of going over plays on the wristband earlier on and talking to Graydon Walker as well. So he's here in spirit and definitely kind of coaching this team along.
We'll have him back in 2 weeks when we host Paddle after the bye week. Want to wish him a speedy recovery. And C.J. Campbell as well. Got several Bulldogs nursing injuries tonight. Pistol set for Phillipson. Drops to throw. Looking. Going to roll near side. Still looking. He's just going to throw this one away. He was looking for the go route, but the Bulldogs double that up. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I tell you what, one of the better and cleaner games that I've seen Preston actually play.
Stretched arms of Ryan Sandberg. The catch is made by Keakston Gregory. A big play, 1st down yardage and more inside the red zone, all the way down to the 17-yard line in Jaguar territory.
Sandberg had him covered once again. Kingston Gregory was a great catch. You can see why he's an all-star selection. Play some postseason ball. But a first down in the red zone for Oxford.
Dean wants to pass again, scrambles to his right, under pressure, now back left toward the middle of the field, has some room to work, now looking downfield, wants to throw, and near the sideline in the end zone, the ball is incomplete.
Trying to drag his feet, keep those toes in bounds, just a little bit too far out of his reach.
And that was number 88, Kevin Smith, the
on this drive. And I expect to see it a fourth time. Yeah. I think they're just saying, hey, let's line up and run it until they stop us, and the Eagles got to find somebody to go set the edge. Starts out as an inside handoff, and then he just kind of bounces it out, really setting his blocks up well and getting a really good block off that left side.
First at the 12, so they can get a first down, and there it is again.
They do give it again to the running back.
And he slips right through.
He's still on his feet all the way down to the 5-yard line. Vicksburg Gator offense really moving the football, come out of the locker room and found something on the ground.
Yeah, this is not at all
coming back at you
for Florence. They're going
to run it play again. Get a little more penetration off the edge this time, as that's Weathersby who steps up from his corner position, comes right off the edge and secures the tackle.
Vicksburg looks like they're almost playing playground. Hey, same play on two. You know, it used to play in the backyard, right?
Well, that was definitely the play call. You could see it was.
Stockett looked right first. He came back to the left. He found McCrory in the middle. McCrory slipped the tackle, and he was into the end zone. 18-13. MRA, they're going to go for 2 here also.
Just what we've been talking about.
They run it to the other side. Same thing.
That's what they do. Penetration in the
Same
backfield.
thing.
They run him down, and that's going to be tackle for a loss. Back past the
Play call and adjustment by our offense.
3 to the right, 1 to the left for the MRA offense. The Ely's extra points attempt is coming. 3:48 to play in the third quarter. 18-13. MRA with the 5-point lead and the 2-point conversion. Stockett takes a snap. He's looking right. He's going to step up into the pocket, and he's going to fight for the end zone. He gets there. Samuel Stockett with the 3-yard carry converts the 2-point conversion, and the MRA Patriots come back to take the lead 20-13. That's a great run by Samuel Stockett. That should give the
and 4, maybe 5 for Drew Dean and the Oxford offense. He wants to pass on the slant route, and the ball right near the first down marker is caught down around the 8-yard line. It'll depend on the spot, and it's going to be enough for an Oxford Charger first down. So first and goal for the Chargers at the Madison Central 7. Oxford trailing Madison Central by 1, but driving with 2 minutes to go here in the Community Bank third quarter. Oh, the snap gets by the quarterback, and Drew Dean is able to fall on it way back at the 20-yard line. And so a big play for the Jaguar defense. And now second and goal, but all the way back at the 18-yard line.
Vicksburg gets a controversial field goal against Florence. To show the replay, it looked like it might have missed. Officials call it good. 24-13 Vicksburg over Florence. Here come the Northwest Rankin Cougars on the other side of midfield. Down 3-0 against Brandon. Got to be thinking this might be their last chance. Who knows? Brandon has been able to possess the ball, and their time has not been on either one's side. It's just been a fast-moving ball game. Here's Oxford. They've had chances. They just had a snap go over Drew Dean's head. Now they got a third and forever. They're down 1, so a field goal would give them the lead. Here's Gulfport driving on Ocean Springs. Field goal here would do them some good, get them back to a 2-possession lead. Right now it's 20-14. Tupelo's up 28-0 on Hartfield with 7:48 to go in the first quarter. Let's go live now to Madison Central and Oxford. A 3rd and 18 coming up for the Oxford Chargers.
And trailing Madison Central by 1. Drew Dean wants to throw under heavy pressure, sacked in the backfield by Corey Wiggins, and a huge play for the Jaguar defense is going to force a long Oxford field goal.
Yeah, this will be about a 42-yard attempt. Ball will be spotted about the 31 or 32-yard line.
And Michael Thompson is 2 of 5 in field goals this year, does have a long of 48. And this one will be from almost straight on. Baxter, as you said, about a 42-yard field goal to try to give Oxford the lead. Michael Thompson. The ball is down. The kick is away. It's certainly long enough, and it is good. A nice kick off the leg of Michael Thompson gives Oxford a 16-14 lead over Madison Central with 18 seconds to go in the Community Bank third quarter. Let's take a 30-second trust.
Receivers to the right. He pulls it. The quarterback pulled it. He didn't give it to Miles, but
give it to the running back off the left side. He's got the first down and more as that Eagle offensive line really makes a good hold.
All right, while Oxford was kicking that go-ahead field goal, Tupelo got another touchdown to extend its lead against Hartfield. It is now 35-0 Tupelo. Hartfield can't get out of there fast enough as they are looking like they're going to start 1-5 after winning back-to-back state championships. They're going to be back home in Flowood next week against Lamar School from Meridian. We have Florence trying to get something going against Vicksburg. We're now in the fourth quarter of Gulfport and Ocean Springs. Gulfport trying to get a score to go up 2 scores on their rivals on the Gulf Coast.
Snap picked up. Looking. He's going to fall down back at the 42-yard line. That is a loss of 12 and a disaster for Northwest Rankin right there.
Yeah, Dylan running a post.
That's right. Back to Crosby, and he can dance into the end zone.
I bet they go for 2 here.
A 15-yard touchdown gallop for Cooper Crosby, untouched. Started out in the middle, bounced it to the outside.
I don't know if there was a missed assignment or not, but looking at Brody Signs out there, he's pretty aggravated. I don't know if he missed a play or if somebody else was supposed to turn the guy right there, but he's pretty fired up after that.
Well, Brody.
And it's these receivers just getting blocking on the outside. Hayden finding some room to run after the pass to Strong. So Bulldogs definitely got to close that up.
He can catch anybody.
That's a great play, great catch.
First down run by Jaden Houston.
This one, low snap, picked up. Going to swing it to the back again. And down to the 30 and 25. And he's going to be out of bounds at around the 22-yard line. Chris, is that a first down? I can't tell from this angle.
No, it's going to be short about 2 yards, depending on the, but looks like about 2 yards short. So for territory, but I mean, definitely inside field goal range as well.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting decision for Northwest Rankin.
Ashley gives it second man through. He's going to be hit immediately. Not much there this time. Be third and long.
I mean, Vicksburg's stacking the ball.
4th down and 2. They got 8 to snap. Phillipson, and now we got a timeout. Brandon wants to talk about it. They're going to save it for him. We got 4:02.
Began this drive. Will Bezot stands at his own 14 to receive. The punter is 33, Kaysen Martinez. Kaysen Martinez, the punter, number 33, takes the snap, steps into it. It's a low line drive kick. Bezot calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the MRA Patriots. They have a 7-point lead.
Pass. He's got his man on the outside. That's Cam Page. That ball is caught.
Be close.
It's going to be a gain of about 2. We'll see where they mark this football out. I think
Ada last week, 17-7 at halftime, but then scored 28 straight points to knock off Grenada and bring a 4-1 record here into the jungle tonight.
Haven't signaled the ball ready for play quite yet. The
power look. We'll see what they run here. They shift. There's motion up front by the Eagles.
Again.
And that's going to make.
Got to bring him into motion. This may be a cat and mouse play here. Call a timeout after this for Northwest Rankin. Hayden, low snap, going to pick it up, and he is going to be hit, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Bulldogs are going to hold him. It's going to be 4th down and no gain, a loss, and the Bulldogs are going to get the football back. Let's go down to Chris Ebelhair.
That was just an outstanding concentration at the front for Brandon. Just kind of dug in deep. There's a low snap. But
timeout on the field here. All right, as they take a timeout.
Why they hadn't had the chance to catch the ball except for quick passes.
Yeah, it looks like they're willing to put Logan on an island out here, so we got to take it. Hopefully Logan can exploit it.
Berglund steps up, tries the right side, fires it to his brother, and he can't hold on to the football right around the midfield stripe. A flag is down.
It's going to be holding.
It's picked up by
And they've got the turnover, trying to work his way upfield to the 30-yard line in Jaguar territory. Finally wrestled down around the 28-yard line, and so a big turnover by the Oxford defense. That ball picked up on the fly by Colin Flanagan, the Vanderbilt commitment. Scoops it, returns it about 10 or 15 yards, and the Oxford Chargers are in business.
Right side looking for Holt Adams, and it's just out of the reach of Holt. Holt, he had a chance to make a really, really good catch, but it was just out of his reach.
Right, just off his fingertips. 3rd and 10, not exactly what you're looking for from the Patriots.
So
now he stops. Now he finds a guy. That ball is complete. Brian
That's
Davis
a great
still
play.
on his feet. He's brought down shy of the 10-yard line, but that's going to be good for a first down.
Yeah.
Just a heck of a job by Kane Ashley to buy some time there, keep his head up, and find a receiver down the field.
Brian came across. When Kane rolled to the right, it was Kane, Brian, and one defender. The defender chose Kane, and Kane threw the ball. If the defender stayed on Brian, I think Kane would have tucked it and run.
I'll tell you what.
Made a great decision there.
I'm glad high school referees, hard for them to catch ineligible.
About 4 coming up here. We've got 2:41 to go in the ball game. Northwest Rankin looking for a stop. Bulldogs looking for a first down. They've got 12 in the ball game. Robinson going to hand the football off. Hines Scott, stretch play, and he's going to slip down and lose a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down.
Boy, he had a little bit of room to run here on the corner, this near sideline, and could not quite figure out if he was going to make a cut and go in or keep his feet and go out, and I think that's why he tripped. He couldn't decide which way he was going with the football. Now, this is a key play here, 4th down, and we've demonstrated some breakdowns in our special teams play, especially punting the football.
Snap, he's got it, wants to pass, looking to his left, trying to find a man under pressure, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Another big play by 97. That's Mason Payne.
About Kane Ashley right to him. Yeah.
Quarterback sneak dead ahead. He gets pushed ahead into the end zone, and that is good for 6 points.
Great drive.
Great opening drive for the offense. After the defense gets a stop for the other team to 3, you come back out and get 6 and a big extra point
I think the
coming.
Eagles are probably going to go for 2 here. I'll be honest with you.
Michael Thompson waiting at midfield for the snap. He's got it. The punt is a high end-over-end kick that Dampier is going to fair catch at about the 6-yard line. And at the 7.
25 and rolled dead down to the 22-yard line, and that's where Northwest Rankin will get the football with 2:15 to go.
Quick snap to Peyton Williams. The flag comes out. Not sure if the Hounds were set. And the punt is going to be caught. And out near the midfield stripe goes the return man, Cordarius Payton.
May have had offside. No, this ain't a legal procedure.
Yeah, I didn't. They snapped it really quickly, Sam. I don't think the Hounds were set.
No, they weren't.
There's no way Blake Pennick will accept that penalty.
Another final to report. Our 3rd final of the night, another shutout. Tupelo beating Hartfield 35-0. So Tupelo coming off that loss. We got a big throw downfield. Northwest Rankin and Brandon. Northwest Rankin needs points now. It's probably their last drive. We're watching Florence go for 2, and they get it. So it should be 24-22. They went for 2, though. As they're saying 24-21. Okay, all right. 24-21. All right, so Vicksburg has a field goal lead. Back to Northwest Rankin. Here come the Cougars. A nice run here. Breaking tackles. It's a good setup. All right, so for Tupelo, they have South Haven. They're going to start 7A Region 1 play next week at home against South Haven. And then Hartfield, like I mentioned, is going to be hosting Lamar School next week. Got a lot of other teams on bye weeks as well. Keeping an eye on Oxford and Madison Central. Oxford up 16-14. And then MRA leads Catholic High 20-13 in, I believe, the fourth quarter. All right, let's go back to Northwest Rankin. Their quarterback is running for his life. And the pass is incomplete. Not sure what the down was. But Northwest Rankin's got to make something happen, down 3-0 late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, initially coverage downfield. Cody Wilson's going to turn him back left. He's going to let it go to the safety valve, Marsalis. But, man, it gave a beeline basically for Lahari Bowles.
Actually, that pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like he held on to it, but he was able to jar it loose.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Dogs looking for a stop, trying to get a win here in region play to open region play 2025. 4 straight region championships for the Dogs. Drops to throw. Going to throw the quick screen. That ball, or quick hitch rather. That ball is complete. A pickup of about.
Thompson. High end over end that the Jaguars are going to let bounce. And it takes an Oxford bounce at about the 7-yard line. The Chargers
get on the hoof. 1:19 to go. They're at their own 41-yard line. Drops to throw, and again, quick strike. That ball is going to be caught. That's going to be a first down, a pickup of 5.
They're working on Brad Ford over here. Going to get the first, but Ford again working one-on-one.
Incomplete. As the Bulldogs bring in pressure, it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, once again, coverage down the field. Had somebody short. Phillipson's got to let it go a lot sooner. But Reese Quint, Cam Williams applying the pressure, getting him out of the pocket, forcing him.
It's a snap. He's running it straight ahead. And he is going to be taken down after a gain of about 7.
Yeah, just QB counter there as he faked the handoff on the speed sweep. And
shoulder. That's going to be Hayden. Drops to throw. Looking. Going to set up the screen to Hayden. Hayden gets the ball across the 45, and he is up around the 50. And that's where he'll be. It'll be 3rd down at about 6.
Clock's going to roll. 48 seconds to stop. I think the Cougars going to take it.
Parker Nettles in the shotgun. He will hand it to Cooper Crosby up the middle, and he's going to be near the end zone again. I mean, he was running untouched in the middle of the Ocean Springs defense. Inside the 5, set up a 1st and goal situation.
12
at the 2
yards down the field before somebody laid a finger on him.
Guys, I hate to say it, but I said earlier in the game, this is going to be a line of scrimmage game, and whoever controlled and won that was going to win the
And now we get some whistles.
Yeah, their coaches
I'm not sure. I'm not.
Huge play, a 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Jaguars.
It's been a struggle. Now it's just one game, but
Nettles calls for the football. Back to Crosby. Left side into the end zone before he's touched, and that's his 4th of the night.
Guys, I'm just
a pickup of 14, and what a move by Phillipson.
Yeah, this is one time where coverage downfield tight, rolled to his left, almost got him to the sideline, but he was able to break tackles to dig up the field for a first down with 38 seconds left on the clock.
Down to the 36-yard line. 35 seconds to go in this one. Dogs on top, 3-0. Clock is on the move. Phillipson moves the running back to his left side, drops to throw, looking. Going to set up and throw, and that ball is batted down. It'll be 2nd down.
Big Cam Williams finally get those hands up there to get a – Williams was trying to direct. Man, good job.
PAT for Gulfport is good. It's 34-14. Look, I'm not surprised very often watching games, and I'm flat out shocked. Not that Gulfport's winning, but the way they're winning. They're up 20 points. Let's go back to Northwest Rankin and Brandon, who only had 3 points between them. Northwest Rankin running out of time. They need 3 to tie the Brandon Bulldogs.
52-yard field goal. 23 seconds to go in this one. Bulldogs up 3-0. Phillipson drops to throw. Going to throw the quick strike far side, and that's going to be incomplete. It'll be third down.
Yeah, threw it too high. Just trying to hit Dillon to the sideline to get a few more yards, which was an interesting play call there because it would have been – yeah, he would have gotten the first. He would have gotten the first had he called it. So I was like he was going to be short, but, man, good job.
2-by-2 set. We got 3rd down and 10 coming up. We got 20 seconds to go in the ballgame. Dogs trying to get out of here with a 3-0 win. Drops to throw. Phillipson looking, still looking. Near side set. Rolling. Going to throw down the field. Looking for a man. That ball is incomplete. And it will be 4th down coming up as the Cougars are down to a last gasp here with 11 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Now, how did he caught that ball? I believe it. Hayden just coming out of the backfield trying to give his quarterback a chance to make a play. That's a good heads-up play by Phillipson, but Hayden pushed off there on Brad Ford as he was trying to get open.
Got a 4th down play. First down sits around the 26-yard line. Cougars making a wholesale change here. Not sure what they're doing here. Is this going to be a field goal try?
Yeah.
11 seconds to go. We got 4 seconds. They're going to have to call a timeout. And there is a timeout on the field, Northwest Rankin. We're going to keep it right here. 11 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Now, this is interesting. I've got him with 36.
Yep. Eagles going to take a timeout right here. They see something.
Poplarville 20, Hancock 28, Bay High 6. Stone County beats St. Stanislaus 42-7. 2nd down and 10. Berglund steps up, fires over the middle, and that one is finally intercepted. And he dropped. Nope, they're going to say that one was incomplete as well.
Guys, our passing game just hadn't been in rhythm tonight. We haven't had any big plays.
And so the question is seems like, Gulfport's done a really good job. Seems like they're primarily playing zone defense when we drop back to pass. How many times has Chalmers
trying to go deep with that pass? Took a little bit extra time, had it cocked, but got hit from behind. So Madison Central was at the plus 43. Now that's the minus 41.
And Smith wants to throw deep, going for it all towards Jaden Warren, and the pass falls incomplete down around the 15-yard line.
All right, as Northwest Rankin, when Brandon were coming back out on the field, Brandon called the timeout, so they are now in another timeout. Northwest Rankin's got a 4th and long coming up against Brandon, and we have a touchdown. Not for MRA, yeah, not for MRA. For the Bears of Catholic High in Baton Rouge, it's 20-19. Maybe we'll get a replay here. Meanwhile, we got a punt for Madison Central, and it is blocked or off the back of a helmet or something, but they're blowing the play dead. Thankfully for Madison Central, they look like they're going to be able to redo this on a 4th and 26. All right, Catholic coming out for a PAT. Northwest Rankin coming out for what could be the final play of the game. We're going to hang out here. Let's see what the Cougars can do. Down 3-0 to Brandon.
On Deshaun Dillon, two deep safeties to make sure they don't get. I think they're going to try to go for it all here.
Got to pick up 10 for the first down. They got 11 seconds to go. Phillipson drops to throw. 3-man rush. Steps up. Looking. Going to go down the field. Looking for a man. That ball is up, and that's incomplete. There is no flags on the field, and that is going to be a turnover, and the Bulldogs are going to go the other way. Let's go down to Chris Evilhair.
And that was just a well-executed play. Great defense there by, I think that's Trey.
And that is the turnover, and there's some flags that are thrown as a helmet is ripped off. That one is going to be intercepted by Tyrell Seals. And I tell you what, guys, Tyrell Seals makes up. He was the guy who ran into the return man on that Gulfport punt. And Ocean Springs coach is heading down from the press box to the field.
They had just killed the game for Gulfport.
Oh, sure. Flags all over the place.
Ian lost his composure and grabbed the helmet.
and they were able to knock it away for the stop.
Bulldogs need one snap here and to down it, and they will get out of here with a 3-0 victory and move to 3-3 on the season. Tyson Robinson going to take the ball and take the knee, and that is going to be it. Dogs are going to win an old-fashioned Donnybrook, 3-0 over the Northwest Rankin Cougars, and move to 1-0 in region play. Purvey, that's what it's all about. We'll get Chris. Chris, let me know when you get Coach Pogue on the horn there.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who's happier, Coach.
As Dean has the snap, wants to give it to the running back straight ahead. He's got first down yardage to the 41-yard line. That's Jamerson.
All right, so Brandon and Northwest Rankin final, 3-0 Brandon. We're going to do picture-in-picture now with a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy, while we watch Oxford and Madison Central.
Hello, I'm Brian Henley with Performance Therapy. I'm the physical therapist and clinic director at our Gluckstadt Clinic. We are in the Madison County area, and we proudly serve many of our schools in this area as well as our local community. We treat everywhere from the younger kids, athletes, non-athletes, to the local geriatric population. We have over 25 years of experience in the physical therapy field here in this clinic. This has helped us to gain a large amount of respect with our local medical community and helped us with our relationships with both the physicians that refer to us as well as our local community and clientele. We take great pride in the relationships we are able to build with our patients through focused care and focused treatment to help them achieve their goals. You can contact us directly at our Gluckstadt Clinic or reach us through one of our 14 clinics across the state. We are Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, thanks again to Performance Therapy. Speaking about that Brandon Northwest Rankin game, that Brandon just won 3-0 for their 8th straight win over Northwest Rankin. That's the 4th shutout we've had tonight on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. I guess it's a season of first here in season 4. Had a 99-yard touchdown we saw. Now we got 4 shutouts in one night as Drew Dean's doing things with his feet, getting downfield, smartly stays in bounds. Keep the clock moving with Oxford up 2. Florence is driving on Vicksburg, down 24-21 in the third quarter. Brandon is going to be off next week. Northwest Rankin is also off. So Brandon 1-0 in 7A Region 3. Obviously Northwest Rankin falling to 0-1. Here's Gulfport and Ocean Springs, with Gulfport dominating the Greyhounds. It looks like they're going to end their 5-game losing streak. Gulfport is to Ocean Springs with a 34-14 count. Ocean Springs is I have no words. Cannot believe it. Down 20 points to the Gulfport Admirals. Meanwhile, let's go back to Florence and Vicksburg. Florence on the move against the Gators.
And gives it to the first man through, Caden Bogan. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Going to have a short gain on the play. Got a Vicksburg Gator down.
Yeah. He fell. Everybody kind of fell on him. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah.
They go back to Crosby. He's across the 35, running free, and he is on his feet still inside the 10, inside the 5. And that was 55 yards of Cooper Crosby. And his 5th touchdown of the night.
And guys, he had a hole, but we had 2 guys that could have stepped up and filled the hole, and they waited on him. You can't wait on this guy running north and south.
Yeah, it's that's some good old-fashioned butt whooping, fellas.
That's it.
You know, it's painful to watch because in region play you haven't seen one. You haven't seen a loss in multiple.
Inside Gator territory. It's Houston in motion. They fake it, looking for the play action again. This time it's covered. Now he throws down.
It's okay.
And that ball is going to be incomplete.
Smart
Good
play
job
by Kane.
Getting rid of that football. As Eagles have used the play action well, but the Gators have seen it a couple times, and this time they covered it up.
And that's a senior play. Listen, live to fight another day. Don't throw it into traffic. It's 4-down territory. You got, so essentially right now it's second down. I mean, it really is, because you're going to run 2 more plays to try to get this first down. Kane understands that, and he throws the ball away, and that's a smart.
Stockett has twins to both sides, running back to his left shoulder. 3rd and 4. Drops straight back. He's looking, throws out to the right. It's caught, and it's going to be a first down. MRA's Case Thomas makes the grab. He's tackled at the 38-yard line.
His left, heavy pressure coming in his face. Now he runs back to his right.
Be a hold on the Eagles. It's going to come back.
He gets some room to the right side, but flags fly back behind the play, and I think this one's going to come back.
And the hole sprung Kane. I mean, it's the right call.
It is carrying over here for sure. All right. Twin receivers and an H-back to the left. That's the wide side of the field with the ball in the right hash at the 38-yard line. You give it to Jackson Jenkins running off the right side. He's to the 35, so he's got about 3 on first down. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. The clock rolls. We're under 5:40. We're at 5:37, 5:36 to play. And there is a...
when he is rolling to the right.
So now here you are, 3rd and about 19 yards, and your offense now has gone backward again and put yourself in a tough spot. You're down 3.
You can cut
8.5 minutes here in this fourth quarter.
Cut it in half and give yourself a chance on 4th down.
Ashley looking to pass this time. Pressure coming. Now he looks to his right. He's got a man in the middle. Finds Davis for the first down. He steps out of bounds about the 20-yard line, and that is a great play by Kane Ashley.
Did I say cut it in half? I meant get the first down.
To keep his eyes up and find a man coming open over the middle of the field.
Twins to both sides. Now Case Thomas goes in motion to the left, so 3 to the left for Samuel Stockett. 2nd and 7. Stockett drops back to pass, throws it to Thomas. Thomas was a little bit behind him. He was maybe slipped in the grass a little bit and was unable to bring it in. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 now.
Now out in the big formation. You see Ashley rolling out to his right, and it'll be Caden Boyd taking this snap. Has a hard time collecting it, but he does. Still on his feet. He's free into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Caden Boyd runs it in from 20 yards, and the Eagles take the lead.
A little bit of the fumble might have opened it up for him. Yeah.
We'll draw that one up. We'll put it in the playbook.
Yes.
Call it dribble, run.
Right.
But look, Caden Boyd has run the ball well all year. Hadn't had many opportunities tonight. He makes a big one right there, and suddenly
Florence is going to kick this, and this is huge because it makes it a 4-point game if Florence can make this, which will make Vicksburg have to score a touchdown.
Yeah,
so let's see what happens.
It'll be Drew Taylor coming out, freshman kicker. Luke Jones injured earlier in the night. Snap is back. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good.
What a job. What a job.
Clutch kick there by the freshman Drew Taylor, who comes in and puts one between the uprights, and that extends the Eagle lead.
Fires over the middle, looking for Chopper. It's between his hands, and I mean,
that was high though, Jeff.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, he jumped up and had an opportunity. He did not get it. Final
Wednesday at noon.
Back ready for play. Drew Dean, 1st and 15. Takes the snap, gives it on the handoff, and in the backfield, the Jaguars wrestle him down. I believe that's 98. Kevon Jacobs, once again, he's been in the backfield multiple times tonight. And that's 3 times a tackle for loss. That brings up about a 2nd and 17 now for the Oxford offense.
No hurry. 20 seconds on the play clock. Look for Oxford to use every bit of that. Approaching 2 minutes to go in.
Whibs it right ahead at the 40. 30. Eagles got a chance to get it. Ball's free.
We got it.
Eagles get it back.
Eagles have it.
That ball is live, and that's going to be Eagle football at the 30-yard line.
No signal yet, but we are
there's no doubt. We got the replay. Eagles get it without a doubt. That's going to be Eagle football.
It's got to be.
Look, they can unpile
them. No signal yet, but we got that ball.
Clear recovery by Caden Boyd, who comes down and pulls that football. Listen, Scott, you were calling for the Eagles to have to play some defense to get the football back. This is even better than that.
This is even better.
and suddenly your offense is right back on the field.
It's about 8 minutes
in Gator territory.
16 seconds, and I know it's only 30 minutes, but you know.
He's going to bounce to the outside across the midfield stripe and pushed out of bounds, and that'll be
picks up about.
Bounce. Gators can't control it. and Cam Page down there and Caden Boyd down there, and they get it back.
Yep.
Up
Here we
4
go.
now with 8 minutes, and your offense back on the field.
Big formation again.
It's Caden Boyd again in the backfield. He just broke off one out of this formation. Now he keeps it again to his left. Again, good blocking up front. You see
Good
that
job.
offensive
He's still
line
going forward.
just
Hang on to the
driving
ball.
the pile forward, and the Eagle offensive line doing some work. Caden Boyd doing some work,
Yeah, he
flexing
got a little
on
flex
him
going on. I like
as
it.
he comes out, and you love to see
Hey,
that
you know
if
what?
you're an
Sometimes
Eagle
you
fan.
earn it. Sometimes you earn a flex, and he earns it in the last 2 plays.
Really
And
good work.
And I believe he's the one that recovered the fumble on the kickoff, too. So
but if
the last 3 plays, he has shown up for the Eagles.
And look, if you're the Eagles right now, you talked about trying to take some time
Take
off the
your
clock.
time.
I'm not sure you can take off 8
No,
minutes, but you want to
yeah.
take off.
And he's got the snap. He wants to pass. Pumps short, wants to throw deep towards Kevin Smith, and he overthrows him beyond the outstretched arms of the sophomore wide receiver. On deep.
Back to his left shoulder. Give it to McCrory, running straight ahead. McCrory's going to get down to the 10-yard line. Great first down yardage. 2nd down and 5.
Catholic's got 4 minutes left. You don't talk about it a lot, but they got to think about calling a timeout. And if they don't, MRA's got to use that play clock like we're ahead. Even though we're not, we got to use it like we're ahead.
They give him 4. Second down. Now they give him 5. 2nd down and 5. Patriots watching the clock run. 3:50, 3:49, 3:48 to play. Play clock at 20, 19, 18. We're tied here in the elite physical.
Going to be Ashley back in the shotgun. Everybody inside.
There
They
we
give
go.
us
We're
the
gonna use that
Weathersby
speed.
around the left side.
Oh, clothesline.
He's going to be brought down
about a yard.
shy of the 10-yard line.
About a yard.
He's trying to step in that gap right there.
Yeah,
a little better
and,
block
hey,
on the edge, and you've got an
think that-
opportunity to bust that one. And got an Eagle slow to get up out there.
That hurt. I think he hit him in the face. I think it was a
This game has been on Gulfport's mind since last year when we went over there and essentially shut them out. So, it's not unthinkable to think that they couldn't come and have lay an egg against.
Has about a 5-yard gain out to the 26-yard line, a gain of 6. Tackled inbounds. Clock continues to move, 1:20 and counting.
We have to consider using some timeouts. The giant package is out there, 3rd and 3. And now Coach Davis.
Kelly to his right. Takes the snap. Wants to pass again. Under pressure. Trying to escape. Throws it up towards Eli Dampier down the left side, and it's knocked away. A nice defensive play once again for the Oxford Chargers by number 7, Colin Flanagan, who has been everywhere on defense for the Chargers tonight, and now 3rd and 4 for the Jaguars.
100-yard mark.
And all 3 scores.
And all 3 scores for Ocean Springs.
So what is that, 8 TDs by the 2 running backs combined?
Yeah, right.
58 seconds to go. 2 timeouts in possession of the Jaguars, who need to reach the 30-yard line to get the first down. Trip Smith wants to pass. It's batted down and falls incomplete. And now 4th and 4 for the Jaguar offense. A must-convert situation if the Jags want to extend the game.
PAT good for Ocean Springs after that Solomon Baggett touchdown run. It is 41-21 Gulfport. They're in the 4th quarter. Back to Madison Central and Oxford. 4th and 4 for the Jaguars. They need it to keep this game alive.
Carter Ashley, the tight end, as Trip Smith takes the snap, wants to throw to his left. Got Landon Hathorn, who's got the first down, a gain of 10 yards, out to the 36-yard line, a bank plus 1st and 10. 47 seconds to go, and the clock in motion as the chains have been reset. The Jaguars 3 wide receivers to the right. Trip Smith wants to pass again, looking to his right side, wants to throw deep, has a man out there, and the pass is incomplete. Looking for Tylen Hutchins all the way down at the 20-yard line. The ball falls incomplete, and now just 32 seconds to go, and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, looked like they were a little pushing and shoving in that deal, but no flag on the play. Had trips out of the right side, and he was in a deep pattern.
So the Jaguars still holding on to those 2 timeouts. 32 seconds to go. 3 wide receivers to the right as Trip Smith wants to pass. Steps up in the pocket over the middle. Has Carter Ashley out to the 47-yard line. A first down. And the Jaguars have moved the chains and are going to stop the clock, I believe. And there may be an injured Oxford Charger down as well on the near sideline. Jason McNabb, I'm not sure if you can see that right about the 45-yard line on the Madison Central sideline.
Can't get a number, but definitely an injured Charger down there.
And so
here last year, so.
All right, back on offense go the Greyhounds. Berglund blitzed from the left side. Still on his feet, fires it. Looks for his brother, and they finally get the connection. Berglund to Berglund. So that's a Citizens Bank first down. The football moves to the 33. And see, Jeff, that's the athleticism that Hayden Berglund possesses to go get that football. Just could not connect and get on the same page with his brother in this contest earlier. Berglund, bag it with a block. Nice job. Ian Harlan makes his catch. And that'll be another Citizens Bank first down. They move the football into the red.
Shotgun. It's Davis coming in motion. Ashley takes this one, looking to pass. Now he's got his man. That's Davis in the middle.
First down.
Great catch by Brian Davis as he reaches up, gets 2 hands on that ball in.
The handoff is to J.D. Kelly, who pushes across midfield, a first down run into Oxford territory, tackled at the 47-yard line. A timeout used by the Jaguars as the clock ticks down to 13 seconds. And a Trustmark timeout as the ball is placed down at the.
Just by running the ball.
I mean, he was covered. He was covered. He knew he was going to get hit, and he just went it. So they're going to go
just a great throw.
Super eye right here.
Give it to the third man through. He runs straight ahead. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Big drive, big drive. Listen, wow.
Great play by the
wow.
Eagle offense.
Great job.
Had to have it, and they found a way to get it done. Listen, this offense has struggled to find their rhythm all season long. Even when they've done some things well, it's been mistakes that have hurt them. Tonight they've come out, especially in the second half, but even to close out the first half and made the plays that they had.
Minutes on the game clock.
2:04.
17.
Hounds inside the red zone. They'll.
First and 10. Trip Smith wants to pass. Throws to the right side and nobody home. Maybe a mix.
And it's a touchdown by Ian Harlan. And a flag is thrown. They're going to get him for an unsportsmanlike for spiking the football or throwing it on the ground and spinning it. So Berglund steps up, fires over the middle.
And that's going to affect the opportunity to do an onside
That's
kick.
right.
Which, hey guys, we've got. Hey, could we get the one and really just.
The progress of the Madison Central receiver all.
Play clock at 5 as Smith takes the snap. Wants to pass to his left. Has Tylen Hutchins at the 40. He's going to be wrestled down. The Jaguars use their final timeout. With 2 seconds left. The ball spotted. It looks like about the 41-yard line. And so Tylen Hutchins on the reception of about 8 yards. And so certainly, I believe, too far for a field goal attempt. The Jaguars, Baxter, I believe, will be left with a Hail Mary option. 2 seconds remaining on the clock. No timeouts left. Trailing by 2 here in the Southern Ag Credit fourth quarter.
Yeah, it'd be a 58-yard field goal attempt.
PAT good for Ocean Springs. It's 41-28. Madison Central's got a chance to win the game here with 2 seconds left while we wait for that one to come back. Here is Catholic against MRA. MRA's up 27-20.
Off the right side, he's going to be wrapped up and taken down by Will Jones. Will Jones comes in for Parker Durham, and he makes the tackle immediately. 3rd down and 5 now for Catholic. 2:15, the clock rolls, but Catholic takes a timeout to avoid losing too much time. That's their
Hold of Trip Smith to try what's going to be a 58-yard field goal. A 58-yard field goal that would give the Jaguars the win. Near side hash mark. Jaguars kicking right to left, and now Oxford is going to use a trust mark timeout and try to ice the junior kicker, who is a baseball state champion, a soccer state champion, and he would be a football hero tonight, Baxter.
Wouldn't he, though?
Somebody out there listening, I wonder what the Mississippi high school record for a field goal is.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll find out if he makes his thing, you know.
So 2 seconds to go here in the Southern Ag Credit fourth quarter. The Jaguars trailing 16-14, but lining up Rossi Beavers, the junior kicker. And Chris Adcock is on it on Google, who tells me that the Mississippi high school record for a successful field goal attempt is 61 yards. So not quite that long. Rossi Beavers lining up for a 58-yard attempt. Stevie DeRusso on the snap. Trip Smith the hold. And Rossi Beavers to attempt a game-winning field goal. The snap is down, the kick is on the way, and it is going to be no good. And valiant effort by the Jaguars offense to get the ball down the field. Rossi Beavers booted it into the end zone, but unable to connect on what would have been a 58-yard field goal. And Oxford comes away from Madison.
Red zone here. Two backs now. He gives it off the left side.
Get tough.
Cuts
Stay
back.
tough.
They're trying to push him in. Still on his feet. Whistles
blew the
blow.
whistle, so the clock's going to keep running, even though it's at the 1.
Yeah, they're gonna whistle this one dead, and the Vicksburg team's go, what do you stop the play for?
Yeah.
They were trying to push him in, but it looks like they're going to blow it dead ball at about the 3-yard line.
As many times as we can make them have to do it to score. There you go.
Running back again. And there he is, right off the edge. Brian Davis comes clean.
Perfect.
Big tackle for loss.
And the clock still runs.
And that'll bring up third down.
Mm-hmm.
Great play. You'll see on the replay.
As many
Just
plays
comes
as it can
clean,
take.
right off the edge. Times it perfect. Knows it's coming. Almost took the handoff. Secures the tackle.
I wouldn't be surprised if they threw the ball here. Well, no, they're under center.
They toss this one out to the right. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down.
That's going to bring up fourth down right at the 5-yard line. Good response by this Eagle defense in the red zone.
All right, so Oxford wins 16-14, 58-yard field goal to win the game is no good for Madison Central. Madison Central is off next week, and Oxford is off as well. Big bye week in the middle of the season for a lot of teams. Timeout here for Florence and Vicksburg.
Fourth quarter.
And now we got a big play here for Catholic against MRA. This could be a game-tying score. PAT is going to be coming up, but Catholic just got a touchdown against MRA late in the fourth quarter. Got a chance to tie it.
There was some eye candy as much as they moved around. Something was coming. And sure enough, they gave us a little eye candy just enough to move our backer out and then ran right up the middle, and we had nobody there to stop it.
27-26. MRA was still with the lead, but this PAT is upcoming. 1:43 to play in the Elite Physical Therapy fourth quarter. And we'll see if number 2, Tanner Forbes, is able to tie this game up with the PAT.
I don't know how long that touchdown was. It was pretty long. 40+.
Patriot defense jumps off sides. And we'll see. They're sending the offense out onto the field.
Yep.
Catholic High sending the offense out for a 2-point conversion attempt.
Gators come out in the shotgun. They've got a trip stack to the left, one to the right. Quarterback looking to pass this time. Pressure.
Number 1 was false started in the
backfield. That ball is caught in the end zone for a touchdown out of a little swing formation.
Number 1 false started, and they didn't call it.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Gators as just lose track of one coming off the little wheel route on the outside.
He jumped, too. The guy that caught the touchdown pass.
They are a little bit slow with the call so far, but they do still have 15 seconds on the play clock. Catholic High going for the win. The quarterback is the man taking the snap is going to be number 5, Jaden Miles. He has a running back to each shoulder. He sends the man in motion to the right. He takes the snap. Miles is going to be wrapped up and taken down. The two-point conversion fails. MRA leads 27-26 with 1 minute and 43 seconds to play. And if the Patriots can convert on this onside kick.
Receiver to the right side. Quarterback looking to pass again. He's got a guy on the middle, slants back in. That ball is caught in a one-on-one situation. Nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver out there. And that's going to make it 32-35 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. I believe that Vicksburg has no timeouts left.
I don't know. I know they just took one. Interesting on that play call right there. The Florence defensive coaches are right next to us, and they were calling that number 11 was calling for the slant, and they just did it. So let's get this recovery. Let's get 2 or 3 first downs and salt this thing away.
Yeah,
Gulfport and Ocean Springs is final. Gulfport wins 41-28. It's the first win for former Ocean Springs head coach Blake Pennick, who's now at Gulfport against his old team. It also ends a 5-game losing streak to Ocean Springs. Gulfport will be hosting St. Martin next week, while Ocean Springs will be at D'Iberville in 7A Region 4 play. So we saw Catholic go for 2 after the penalty on the PAT. Let's go there now and see what they can do. Down 1, an onside kick coming, and it looks like MRA has recovered the onside kick. So Catholic has 2 timeouts left. It's not out of the realm of possibility they can get the ball back with some time, but it's not going to be a lot of time. Here's Vicksburg kicking off to Florence now. Florence has a 3-point lead. And this is what's crazy about this Florence team. Florence has lost 42-0 and 39-0 this season, but they had 35 points tonight on the road at Vicksburg. They lost 42-0 at Kosciuszko, and then 39-0 at Pearl, and then 28-9 at Mendenhall. So they figured something out tonight. Got a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Right here and make us punt. That's their chance.
Well,
so
if you're the Florence offense, you feel like
downs.
You've had your way most of this second half. You just got to be able to come out and drive that line of scrimmage forward like you have most of the second half. No penalties. Keep this football, run out this clock.
And I know you want to keep the clock running, but I don't think it's time yet to completely give up on the pass. Because you still got to get first downs.
Super eye here. Again, they give it to the last man through.
It's a good gain, good
Caden
start.
Boyd, who's going to have a gain of about 5 on first down.
Off the left side, he's got to stay in bounds. He does. He gets about 2 yards on the play. And O'Kane may be slow getting up.
Coach Hudd, is it muggy down there tonight? We haven't cramped.
Sit in college.
You don't get a 2-minute timeout in high school? I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't call it warning anymore, do they?
No, you'll get sued. You get sued by the NFL.
Clock continues to roll. Florence will take their time.
Get us a first down here. We got Trip Smith back there blocking, so you got to like that.
They give it to the last man through. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Still running. They call timeout. Okay, they just call timeout. So that's at least one. That's at least 2 that they've called.
That's right.
All right, what are we doing if we're Florence here? Are you going to run the ball and try to get a 3rd and 6, or are you going to see what we can do and throw it?
Yeah, interesting decisions here. With a minute 46, obvious conventional wisdom is run the football, keep the clock running. Of course, it helps if you're the coaches. The coaches know if they have another timeout or not. I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know they've called 2.
We know for sure
they've called 2.
And so with a minute 46, if they don't have another timeout, you're certainly running it to keep the clock running.
Absolutely.
If they do, maybe you're thinking about other play calls.
And then if you're the Eagles here and they don't have timeout, if you don't get it, you can run that thing down to nothing before you punt, and you got to feel good about your chances.
So 3rd down,
let's block
maybe
it
6 yards.
See what kind of formation, because we brought Tripp out of the game.
Eagles have had a lot of success running the football in this second half. They've also had a lot of success on play action.
Yep, let's just block it.
Looks like it'll be Caden Bogan in the backfield. Morgan Weathersby, Brian Davis split out to the right. Cam Page will swap to the left side. Ashley looking to pass this time. He's got his man out in the flat.
Oh, it's
that
close.
ball
he
is
dropped it.
incomplete. Looks like they're going
They
to.
said he dropped it.
Formation on each side. Here we're going to have 5 in the backfield. They give it to McCrory. He was hit right at the line. He ends up going for about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards. Catholic takes another quick timeout. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7, we'll say. 3rd and 7 with 1:10 to play. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're listening to
a good job.
Punting, you got to make sure you get it off. Eagles going to spread everybody out right now. Ashley catches this one, gets it away.
Good
high kick.
Good kick. Bounce. Give us a bounce. Give us a good bounce. Oh.
Takes a Gator bounce.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's going to be fielded there and down to about the 36-yard line. That's where the Eagle defense will come out and try to get one last stop to end this football game. Again, this is a district matchup tonight, the first district game of the year, and boy, has it been a good one.
Yeah.
Eagles have fought back in this second half to take the lead. It's 35-32. And they're looking for a stop with 1 minute and 31 seconds left on this clock.
Yep, need to cover well, tackle well, and if possible, get some pressure on the quarterback.
That's something that the Eagles have been able to do. They have been able to get some guys in the backfield.
They need to tackle. Every play they need to tackle. Tackle well.
Gators snap this one, but whistles blow.
He's taking the snap. He takes it. He's running off the left side. He's going to. He's got a 1st down, and he's going to be tackled inbounds inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. The Patriots dial up some trickeration on 3rd and 7. Samuels. There was a fumble on the play at the very end, and the Catholic High Bears are going nuts on their own sideline. Now the referees are having a discussion about some stuff.
By some of our kids' reaction, it looks like they're calling him down here.
Yeah, our kids are reacting well. Catholic is excited.
For a long time, I felt like.
And the
ran off. So, yep.
All right, so now it'll be 1st and 5. 3 to the left for the Gators. Quarterback rolls to his left. Lots of time. Got a man. That ball is caught just beyond the 50-yard line, and he's out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Nice throw to get that ball just above the underneath defender that time, and a nice catch. Good for a 1st down. Ball's on the 48. Eagles will go trips to the wide side this time. He'll roll to his right again. Get some pressure in the backfield. Now he throws out to the flat. That ball is caught. Not much there, but he'll step out of bounds and stop the clock.
1:17 to go.
Eagles did a good job covering the receivers that time. Had everything covered up. Didn't give him anything to do other than throw that release valve. And really, a gain of maybe 1 is all. You see the Gator fans and Eagle fans both making some noise tonight. This is what it's all about on Friday night in high school football. Looking to pass this time. He throws to his right. That ball is caught. He's in the open field at the 20. He's going to go all the way into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Gators with 1:08 on the clock. Just a bust on the backside somewhere for the Eagles, and a big touchdown pass. Dagger as the Gators find a way to put it in the end zone. That'll make it 38-35 Gators. Big extra point here. Still got 1:08 on the clock. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good, and that'll put the Gators up 4.
All right, look, Eagles got to get their heads up right here. Listen, this game is not over. This game is not over. As well as Kane's been throwing the ball. Listen, we did it at the end of the first half.
Is about to happen.
Oh, my goodness. This is the
A lot of things being shouted across the line of scrimmage right now.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Stockett under center. He has 2 guys behind him protecting him. He takes a snap. He takes a knee. And the clock is in motion. There's more penalty flags coming out. MRA's offense, some of them putting their hands behind their back. I'm sure they're not keeping their mouths shut, though, but they are putting their hands behind their back, acting like they're not doing anything. The referee's asking for the clock to run. He didn't. There's a penalty flag on the ground, but the man in the white hat is ignoring it. He's running the clock. It's under 40 seconds. The play clock has not been put into motion. This game is over.
Gators kick this one deep. Weathersby got to track back to the 5 to receive it. He comes ahead across the 20. Now turns up the sideline. Stays on his feet looking for flags on a horse collar. Don't see any fly. He's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Can't
just
grab
short
him.
of just beyond the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, that would have been a big penalty right there. I mean,
yeah, 15 more to made a big difference.
I mean, goodness gracious, you can't grab him right there.
Well, and the situation with a horse collar is if you get your hand inside the shoulder pads, and it's hard to tell if he does or not, but it sure looked like he grabbed the back of those pads right there.
All right, here we go. A minute to go. Let's make something happen right here, Florence. We got it in us.
Yeah, maybe on the outside of the shoulder pad there. Still a pretty good return by Weathersby. Get you up near the 40. Give this one to Weathersby around the left side. He cuts up back on the inside across the 35-yard line.
MRA and Catholic High is final from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. MRA holds on to beat Catholic 27-26. Catholic went for 2 after a offsides penalty before a PAT attempt. It got stuffed, and MRA was able to run out the clock on this game, and they're going to come back to Mississippi with a victory. MRA just continues to win. 6-1 on the season now. They are coming back to Mississippi, and they will be at Cathedral. Excuse me, that is not the right schedule. No, that is not. They're off next week. Excuse me. They are off next week as well. Their next game is going to be on the 17th versus Parkland Academy. So this is our last game right here. Florence and Vicksburg. We're just going to hang out. I don't think they're going to mind. Vicksburg up 39-35. Florence needs a touchdown to win it. Let's go live to the Eagle Sports Network.
Clock. 3 receivers to the right. Ashley looking to his right. Heavy pressure. Now he throws.
Oh,
we're going to flags fly.
That's going to be something
maybe
on
a hip drop, horse collar tackle.
Maybe.
Ashley gets pulled down from behind. Personal foul. Yeah, horse collar. That's going to be a first down for the Eagles.
Going to be up close to the 50.
As Ashley was under heavy pressure, nobody to throw the ball to, is trying to get it out of there and gets pulled down from behind. That draws the flag.
Still go back to that first down play. I mean, you run the ball, you don't get out of bounds, you don't call timeout, and then you huddle.
You'll see this on the replay here, this horse collar. This time
here we go.
They get the call. All right, snaps back. Ashley looking to throw. Going to go down the field on this one. Looking for Davis on the outside. That one's going to fall out of bounds.
It's all right. They're going to play deep. Listen,
16 seconds on the clock.
They're playing deep. If we can get something up to about the 30 and get out of bounds, you get to where Kane's not having to throw what you would consider a bomb. Kane can throw a bullet from the 30. So we're going to put Cruz in, see if Cruz can get open.
Yeah, the Gators are sitting on the sidelines. They know what they're trying to do. They want to force him to throw this ball into the middle.
Yeah.
All right, Eagles going to line up for this one. 16 seconds. Need to find their way all the way into the end zone. Ashley looked to pass. Pressure coming off his left. He steps up. Now looking for a guy. Got to throw this one away.
All right, it's Hail Mary time now.
8 seconds left to go on the clock. Hard to get a receiver open. You're getting that heavy pressure off the left side. Well, Eagles, a couple of linemen out tonight. That's
you're missing Cade Seals on that left guard.
Typically be, and one of those guys up front, and so that doesn't help anything when you're trying to get things going here. Going to be probably one last play. You can hear the Gator fans getting loud, hoping they can find their way to a homecoming win. Florence Eagle fans hoping for a miracle here.
I mean, if you're Florence and you catch it short of the goal line, don't get tackled. Just lateral till something happens.
All right, here we go. Ashley
blocking
steps
on
up.
that backside.
He's going to throw this one deep. That ball is going to be picked off at the 1 yard line. He's bringing it back. Cuts it back across to the inside.
Yeah,
now he's going to get down with no time on the clock.
That's a heartbreaker for the Eagles, man.
That is a tough way to lose a football game as the Eagles play hard all night long, fight back, and just cannot find a way to hold on to it. Heartbreaker for the Florence Eagle fan.
All right, and that is our last game of the night. What a good one to end on. Vicksburg beats Florence 39-35. What a great go-ahead touchdown Vicksburg had to take the lead, and eventually turns out to be the game-winning touchdown. So before we say goodnight here on Mississippi Scoreboard, Friday Night Live presented by Performance Therapy, let's take a look at our picks from this week. All right, I'm only going to count me because I only care about me. I'm 0-1 here with Northwest Rankin. Brandon won. I got Vicksburg. So did everybody else. 1-1. 1-2, like everybody else with the miss on Ocean Springs. 2-2. 2-3 on Magnolia Heights. We're just going to forget I ever did that. Oxford, 3-3. MRA, 1. I'm 3-4. It's a bad week. I got McComb. McComb won 35-34. Wish we could have had it. Wish we could have had it. That's okay. We'll get Poplarville again this year. And then Jackson Prep wins. I lost track during my, it's like 5. It's not a good week. Y'all figure it out. We'll give you the updated standings. But anyway, thanks for watching. It was a great week as we've reached the halfway point of the high school football season here in Mississippi. It's been good so far. We got region play coming up now, and I am excited to see how it plays out, and I hope you join us for it. For everyone here at Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live presented by Performance Therapy, my name's TJ Werre. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.